WEMF.
Hello, welcome. We're Attention Deficit. This is episode 74. We're here, what is it, November 29th? It's actually my sister's birthday today.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Joe's sister.
Yeah.
I do know her name. I'm not going to say it, that's all.
Oh, whatever.
How are my levels? I can't hear myself. We good?
I don't know. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Should we check this beforehand?
I don't know.
No. I mean, I can hear you because you're sitting across from me.
Right, but in your headset you don't hear me?
Maybe a little
Well,
bit.
we're live anyway, so
It doesn't matter.
It's fine.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
So, people are only hearing what I'm saying right now.
Yeah, we're both a little under the weather, so excuse us for any sniffles and coughing you might hear during the show.
Oh, and real quick, if you want to call into this incredible, fabulous show, you call 617-903-7464. Is that what that does?
Yes, sir. There we go, loud and clear.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So how was your week, man? You look tired, I'm not going to lie.
I am exhausted. I'm exhausted.
Hashtag dad life.
Yeah, the baby, the house, having to redo everything. I'm there like, I'm just, yeah.
Right. Like you said, burning it at both ends, man.
Yeah, I need to catch up some way. And, yeah, I'm sick on top of it, but
right.
It's all good.
That's what happens when you get worn down, man.
You're hanging in there.
You get sick.
That's the point.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to take a weekend off this weekend and not do any drinking or anything, just hang out. You know, just
I always get roped in. I always say that.
Same.
I always say that. I'm like, this weekend I really got to take it easy. And for the most part, I mean, I guess I do. But if I'm not like working on the house or someone's like, hey, you want to go do something? I usually don't say no.
Right.
Yeah. I can be tempted very easily.
Right. Yeah, I'm working. I don't know. I'm working a ton lately. I do like Monday to Saturday. The only day I really want to take off is Sunday, and just to have a day. Not that it's Sunday. I just want to have a day to myself. But
I feel like it was going back to like just wanting to go do something.
Right.
You have a friend. I feel like everybody's got a friend that is just a horrible influence on him. Not like in a fun way though.
Yeah.
Like, let's go out. Yeah, let's just have a couple beers.
Joe, I am that friend.
And then the next thing you know, you're like 25 beers deep, you're
Right.
just hammered. You're like, oh, I don't know if I should drive. Like,
Right.
But it just
But you do
it
anyway.
always starts fairly innocently, but it's one of those things where it just escalates quickly every single time.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions, man. Truer words have never been spoken.
That is an excellent. Who said that?
I have no idea, man. It's just one of those things that it's a cliche for a reason. You know, like it's true.
Time?
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Oh.
You've never heard that before?
I don't think so.
Yeah, like when you do something like, and you say,
I get,
and
what
you're
it
like,
is.
well, I was looking out for you, and
That's
they're
why
like,
I like
no,
it.
you fucked me. It's like, you know,
It's like no good deed goes unpunished. Kind of thing.
Right, another one that I love.
I don't know if that's really.
Here's a good one. Marshall McLuhan. This is one of my favorites. Diaper spelled backwards is repaid.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
I like that one.
That's
I
not
like
bad.
that one. Yeah.
You know what one I heard recently? Let's just see how many quotes we can do.
Oh, I'm down.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
That's a great one. That's
Theodore
a great
Roosevelt.
one. Right.
That's a good one, right?
That is a great
I
one.
do like it.
The let's see, what's another one?
I wrote a whole thing about it, and I was. Oh, go ahead.
No. Well, another Marshall McLuhan one that's good is
Who's
that
Marshall McLuhan?
he was like the he coined like all these like
That's just what he did.
Like,
He's a quote guy.
like no just a crazy intelligent guy, like a philosopher. But
Okay.
he coined all these like
when
words. He's
was
from
he
the
around?
60s. He's from the
60s,
60s. Like he coined all these like terms that we use now, like, you know, about like the internet and stuff like that, but way before any of that happened. Like he was the one who said in the 60s. He said this in 1964. He said, I feel like human beings are the sex organs of the machine world. You know what I mean? Which, if you think about it, that kind of, it's, you know, we're running around building these machines, and they get better and smarter, and eventually we're going to give birth to an artificial intelligence.
He said that then.
In the 60s, dude.
Wow.
But he also said this
How
is
much acid did he do?
probably a ton. He knew Leary and all those guys. But he the quote that he said that I loved was that we shape our what is it, the medium? I think he said, like, we shape the medium, and then the medium in turn shapes us. Like, you know, like, and people apply apply it to like your cell phone. Like we built this phone to.
That's almost like a life imitates art. Art imitates
sure,
life
but in this way, it's crazy because
yeah.
technology is so smart. You know, our art just sits there, but technology like interacts with you now.
Speaking of technology,
you know,
why
it's
don't you tell
fucked.
me the story you told me in the car on the way here about your nephew?
I forgot about that.
This is strange.
Yeah, this is funny. Cresswell, I think you'll like this one too. You're about our age.
How old do you think I am?
You're what? You're 31.
44.
You're right.
You're 31.
31.
Yeah, you told me that. I got a memory of an elephant. So, all right. So, my nephew is 3 years old. Okay, and he's crazy smart. You know, like all kids are. He knows how to use his my sister's phone and my brother-in-law's phone. He has his own iPad and all that. And he knows how to. He can pick up any device, and he knows how to get to the music and put on what he wants to listen to and all that. And so we're sitting in my kitchen. We're listening to music on my phone. And we just so happened to be cleaning up the house, and there was a bunch of CDs around. So he picks up a CD case, and he's you know, he opens it up. He's looking at the CD. He's like James, what's this? I'm like, oh, that's a CD, buddy. He's like, what's it do? And I'm like, you listen to music on it. And he's just looking at it, and he's turning it back and forth in his hand, and he goes, how? You know, just completely baffled. Had no frame of reference for it or anything, man. You know. And
I
and
just love that he looked at the case. He
pulled the disc out. Like
I thought he was just looking at the case.
No, he's looking at the disc,
was
like
looking to see where you hit a play button so something comes out.
He was, but he had the disc in his hand. He's like, what does this do? It was so funny, man. Like that was the first time in my life I've had anything like that happen to me, where I'm like, oh, you weren't even alive for this,
right?
You know,
no clue,
right? Crazy. And you said the Coolio was your first parental advisory sticker.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
That is a big deal.
It wasn't Coolio, just Coolio. It was the Dangerous Minds soundtrack.
Oh, is that what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that was the first time I had something I really should not have.
Right.
You know, because they swear.
Oh, wait. So you got it without parental consent?
Course.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Well, that's like 5th grade.
Yeah.
So I was like 9.
Yeah. I don't know. My that was one thing my parents were cool about. Was like my dad was out. He would let me watch. He would have had a big problem with me swearing.
Yeah.
But he didn't mind me consuming media that was like vile. You know what I mean? So it was like he almost wanted me to get exposed to it, but not be like it. You know, I don't, in some weird way. But I remember being like 6 years old.
Watching Platoon.
Watching, literally, and no, one of them was I'll never forget this scene in my entire life as long as I'm alive. Was Nobody's Fool with Paul Newman and Melanie Griffiths in it. Right, and Paul Newman, he's an old man at the time. He plays an old man, and at one point in the movie, Melanie Griffith flashes him.
Okay.
And I was like, this is. I remember
those.
I remember looking.
I don't know what that is.
I remember looking back at my dad, being like, oh, is he going to change the channel? And then he didn't. I was like, yes. I was so pumped. And I forget what the movie was.
What's funny is all right. So my dad had HBO.
Okay.
And I can remember if it was on late at night, and you're thinking, this movie has potential.
Right.
I don't know what it is, but
right.
I have a feeling. You could just tell within the opening credits when you were that age. You're like, this could have some titty in it.
Right.
You really were anticipating it. And then you do that thing where I don't know about you, right? But if I was watching a movie and it was starting to get that way, and if my dad was down the hall or anybody, you try to make it seem like you weren't watching anything bad.
Right.
Or for any sort of provocative thing was going on, you just be cool. You'd be like, just do your best face, this is just a movie, this is just a movie, this is just a movie, boop! You just didn't want to,
right.
blurt it out. But
right.
you're trying to, make it seem like this. No,
yeah.
It's nothing.
Oh, man. I never really had that problem. My parents were cool, but they, let me see stuff that I probably shouldn't have, but I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit about you.
Exactly. I was the first kid. I was a little bastard. They were like, fuck it. We already fucked up.
I hate to break this to you, James, but usually, the first kid, they really do care about They just learned at an early time. They're dude, fuck this one. That's why we're going to have 3 more.
Three more? They had 5. No, 5 more, yeah.
Oh,
I'm the oldest of 6, bro.
Oh, I thought you were the oldest of 4 or 5.
No, I got 4 sisters alone.
Eesh.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
see, that's where I thought it ended.
Yeah, no, dude.
Oh.
No, me and my brother are the bookends of the family there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, man. It's rough. It's rough.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. What was the, what were we just talking about that I had a story I wanted to... Oh, dude, I remember watching this, Skinamax late at night. Before
I don't know if I had that.
I see it.
Opportunity.
We had it. Yeah, we had it back. In my house, we had all the movie channels. My father loves. He's a movie buff, and so we had all the movie channels always. And I would sometimes I'd randomly fall asleep on the couch on a weekend.
Yeah.
And then wake up in the middle of the night.
And it'd still be on. And the last channel was on.
And it would be, Cinemax, and I'd be 9 years old.
Yeah,
I'd get these little 9-year-old boners, what the fuck? And then I remember, I would see, you see, men and women, you know what I mean? And but it was all it was all softcore porn though. So
you don't
so you
see
never
anything.
right.
Yeah,
and so I remember thinking I remember being 9 years old, and I had this fucking this little toddler erection, right? And I'm watching these naked women on TV. Okay, and so this lady.
I hope someone just
just turned it on. Yeah,
and it was just toddler erection. They're yikes! And then they just turned it off immediately.
So anyway, right? So I see this this lady.
It's just flowing. I'm so sorry.
It's whatever, man. It's fine.
Distracting?
No, it's fine. This lady's she's playing with herself, and I see her vagina, right? And I'm thinking, I'm like, for some reason, I think that this belongs in there. And I feel like
you think you figured that out.
Yeah, right. I'm like I think that should go in there. And then one time
you go back to your room, you take a peg in a fucking hole, and you're like, yes, this is it.
This is right.
There's a reason why I do this.
The one time though that there was some kind of hardcore movie on HBO, and you saw 2 people fucking, and I swear to God, I leapt off the couch. I was like, I knew it. Oh, dude, I'm trying to make a bit out of that.
I'm a genius.
Right. I was like, I'm fucking onto something here. I knew it.
Now I'm picturing you if you had your friends around, guys,
listen
to this.
Yeah.
So I got a theory. Could be a little nuts.
Call me crazy.
But I think this
could be a little nuts. No pun intended.
This. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Oh,
dude, you know what else I saw by accident late at night on HBO was, and this is a moment that truly changed me as a person.
Your mom in one of those movies.
Hold on. Quick.
Cinemax, and you're like, fuck.
Quick attention deficit side note. Okay, listen to this. This couple one time they went to their honeymoon in the Bahamas. Okay, and they obviously had a ton of fucking sex on every surface in the hotel room, right?
Okay.
And they're in a honeymoon suite, and everyone knows that they're newlyweds and all that shit. And then they go back for their 3-year anniversary, and they order some hotel porn, and it's them fucking in their hotel room. Yeah, dude.
No way. That's not true.
Yes, dude. Dude, I heard that on Rogan.
So
I'm just saying he usually vets shit pretty extensively.
you think that's true?
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Wow.
People like Rogan
I guess it's not that hard.
Rogan had like a guy on from Vegas. He used to work security. He's like, dude. He's like, I don't care where you are in the hotel, whether you're in a bathroom or whatever. He's like, assume you're on film, dude, straight up. Because if you OD in a toilet with a needle in your arm, they want to, even though it's an invasion of privacy, it's like they want to know.
You know what? I don't even want to. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm not on camera all the time.
Right. Yeah. But anyway.
Just make sure if you send dick pics, your face isn't in the picture.
Yeah, I got a bad ass.
You got a bad one?
I got a bad habit of not doing that. But whatever.
Wait, what kind of face do you make in your own dick pic, you fucking weirdo?
No, I don't know.
Like, you send it, you're like,
I'm goofy about exactly. I'm goofy about it. No, I'm just kidding. No, but like, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Let's not talk about that. But
no, let's talk about it.
What were we just talking about before?
Your toddler erection.
It's still a toddler erection. I'm 30. No, but what were we just talking about?
I don't know.
God damn it!
You were saying one time by accident you saw
Chris Rock
on Skinemax.
No, on HBO. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and the first joke that he told was about Marion Barry smoking crack in D.C. and getting his job as mayor back.
Right.
And I lived right up the street from a McDonald's in Brockton that fucking, there was a lot of like drug activity there and all that shit.
No.
You know what I mean? And like when I was 9, we used to like, you grew up in the city, like when you're that age, you call each other, like retard and crackhead and all that.
Yeah, you have no idea.
And you have no idea what it means, right?
Right.
And so he's talking about Marion Barry. I'm 9 years old, and he's like Marion Barry. He got caught smoking crack. He got his job back.
Yeah.
He's like, you can't get caught smoking crack at McDonald's and get your job back.
Right.
And I was 9 years old, and I could not stop laughing over that because I got some part of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I was hooked.
Well, it's amazing.
That was an important part of my life, straight up.
Yeah. It's funny because it's amazing how like you can be younger and get certain jokes, and then the innuendos are just gone.
Right.
Like, it's as simple as like what you just talked about with your nephew.
Right.
And the CD. How? Like,
right.
I don't. There's nothing. There's no frame of reference.
No concept.
So any kind of innuendo. You've never had sex. That's not even on your mind. So you would never get any of those little things that would happen.
Right.
It's amazing how that works. Like Liar Liar, I watched when I was
I
10,
loved it. Yeah.
9, and I thought it was the funniest movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Right.
And I thought the line
I've had better.
No. Not that one.
Okay.
See, I probably didn't even really understand why people were laughing in the
I
theater.
laughed at that, and now I look back, I'm like, you didn't know what the fuck he was talking
right, because
about.
the reaction and his mannerisms and like he got then you knew what I thought was funny, him getting kicked down the hallway and his pants thrown at him. Like,
right,
that's still funny.
Right.
I know he said something to piss her off, but you really don't know what it's about. You know something happened.
Yeah,
but you can't. I mean,
you're there for the physical humor, and all
exactly.
that other shit. All the other shit's
and
lost.
He's
on
a
you.
very physical. I'm sure that's why he was so popular with so many younger, like probably comedians now that if you had to say who was somebody that you watched in the movies that you thought was hilarious or who was an influence comedically, if you didn't say Jim Carrey, you're 30 years old.
Yeah,
where were you?
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Like Ace Ventura, like Dumb and Dumber. Jesus Christ!
When I was 9, I had twin cousins who were 13.
Yeah.
And I used to spend a lot of time at their house, and they loved me because I was a little Brockton kid, and I was kind of rough around the edges, so they could fuck with me, and I wasn't a little bitch about it,
Right.
And so it brought me over, and they're like, dude. Like, bro, you gotta watch this fucking movie right now.
Yeah.
And they enjoyed just how much I loved it. You know what I mean? Like, they were like, they passed it on to me. It was one of those, like...
I want to get to something because I think there's something there, but I want to talk about... So the Carrie thing, there's so many sexual, like... And I didn't laugh at that. And in my mind, it just didn't exist, but I still thought the best line that I've ever heard in my entire life to that point, was the funniest thing I've ever said, was when he's in the bathroom, and the guy goes, "What the hell are you doing?" He goes,
"Kicking my own ass.
Kicking my ass, dude. I watched that 35, 40, 50 times. I would just rewind it back to that part, that same part, and listen at his face that he makes and watch that. And I just thought there's nothing funny.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
There couldn't be one possible thing on this earth that would make me laugh out of it.
And I also, the follow-up scene I thought was just as good when he's in the courtroom. And, and the judge is like,
madman, Your Honor.
He's like, can you describe this man? He's like, well, he's about 6'2", slender, brown hair, gangly teeth. And closes his mouth like that.
Gangly.
Oh my god, teeth are kind of gangly. And then he closes.
A madman, Your Honor, a fool at the end of his pitiful rope.
That's so funny, man.
Yeah, there's just some great little lines that movie. But I was going to talk about. So you had your cousins,
right?
Now both of us are like this because you're the oldest.
Yep.
But and this
You're
is
the
kind
only
of an
boy,
insult
though.
to my sister on her birthday, but I didn't grow up with an older brother.
Right.
And I always thought if you have that older brother, you can get the streamline of education that you could otherwise never get.
Right.
The insights of
Right.
little shit. And you might get your ass kicked, but it's probably worth it.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? To know,
Yeah.
like you said, like you had to watch that on Skinemax and go, I think this
Yeah.
has to do something with that,
Right.
and it probably goes in there.
Right.
And you had to piece that shit together.
Right.
Whereas if you had an old brother, like, dude, you take that, you fucking like, you know, 'cause
Right.
if
It's
it
like,
was
yeah,
an
me
age
and my
gap-
girlfriend do this all the time.
right?
You know,
Yeah.
you can come
listen,
watch.
Listen, buddy.
Right.
Like you can come watch.
Yeah.
There's a closet right over. Do yourself a
Yeah.
favor.
Yeah.
Just one night.
No,
I'm
that-
not saying just maybe you'll pick something up because you're a loser.
That is a good point, though.
I thought it'd make me better at sports.
The cliff notes
That's
to life.
like a definite thing.
Yeah. No, see, this is what I
Because you
always
just get
tell.
your
I
ass
always
kicked.
tell my sisters. I'm like, you guys have no idea. Okay, I'm not being a douche saying this. I'm telling you objectively.
Yeah.
You have no fucking idea the path that I paid for you guys. You know what I mean?
My
'Cause,
sister.
like,
Man, I thank her I
Right.
thank her all the time.
Right.
Plus, she's a woman, and it's just
Right.
her rules are definitely
Were
harder than mine.
yeah.
I mean, definitely harder.
For
than
sure,
mine.
dude.
I
For
mean,
sure.
she didn't get away with. I mean, I know she got away with a lot of shit, but she still didn't.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then when it was me.
Right.
My turn. It was like, when did you get home last night? I was like, midnight.
Yeah.
2:33.
Right.
4, like
That's
you know,
it.
But they didn't stay up for me.
Yeah. No,
Well, you would stay up for my daughter. I already know. I'm going to be a horrible lunatic.
Right. Oh yeah. No. And I don't blame you at all. And being that as a father to a daughter is a good parent. I'm sorry. You know.
Probably.
Like, seriously. I don't know. I mean, not, and obviously you're exaggerating a little. You're not gonna be horrible, but
Yeah.
I know what you're
Like
saying.
you
though.
know what's weird is when you
You
do
know?
have a daughter, you think up scenarios of like
dude, I have the
how much of a nut job you could be, or the shit you'd say to boyfriends, or like if anybody like
Right.
you lose it. I feel like a son, you'd be like, all right, we got to do this together. Like, I want to go to Fenway. You want to check off different things. With
Right.
a girl, you're just like, I do not want anyone to touch her.
Yeah.
Like, it's
No,
like,
that's true. That's a
freak
good
out.
point. With a boy, with your son, there's a list. There's a to-do list.
And you're
then
also
with-
like, I hope he gets so much ass.
and,
Like, I
but then
really hope he
with
pulls
your
it.
daughter though, there's a to-don't list.
Yeah, oh,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
That's a good point,
Yeah.
dude. You know, I never even thought of that.
Imagine the parent
Yeah.
like son, go have fun,
Right.
bang as many girls as you can.
Right.
And your daughter be like, you listen
You,
up.
you keep those legs closed until you have your own fucking home. Yeah.
Don't you ever
Right, dude. No, that's a good
don't
point.
trust them.
That's-
They're
yeah.
horrible. We're all horrible people.
Right, that's a good point.
And,
And,
then you say to your son, don't trust any of them. They're all
Yeah.
fucking shitty. Love your
Right.
mother, but Jesus
yeah,
Christ, buddy.
right. No, see, yeah, that's a great point. And you just shook something loose that ran away on me. I forget what the fuck I was gonna
Dude,
say.
this is what happens.
Right, attention deficit hashtag.
Speaking of attention deficit, I was thinking about this, and I had to ask you because I had a couple birthdays
Okay.
with my family. How do you eat your cake? Do you have a technique?
Yeah, oh yeah, dude.
Everybody
yeah,
does.
of course, man.
Everybody
of course.
eats their cake. I want to say a different way. I'm pretty sure there's probably like 4 to 5 versions of how to eat a piece of cake.
Okay.
I want to know how you
First
do
of all,
it.
I'm going to tell you the way that pisses me the fuck off.
Okay. When you watch them, you
No.
go, what are you doing?
Right.
You know what? You do
Right.
get passionate. It's
Right.
like a religion.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no. That's not how you do it. This is how you
Exactly.
do it. I'm right. You're wrong.
Right. Now, I hate when people scrape the frosting off and eat the frosting first and then eat the cake by itself after. That irritates me. I don't know why.
Well, all right.
Right.
So do you mean like scrape the frosting, or you mean eat the frosting part first? Like you
No,
just
no.
take a little bit of cake.
Hold on. If you like, my nephew will do that. Scrape the frosting
he
off,
doesn't
and
know yet.
that's what I'm saying.
He'll
if you
develop.
do that and you're over 10,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
But
you
but all right. So that really irritates me. But the way I do it is I go straight down from the top to the plate.
Top. All right. So we gotta. I want to
Frosting on top of the cake.
piece of cake. Where do you go?
Oh wow.
Go that way?
Okay.
You go that way. Or you start.
You're
from the bottom?
throwing the classic triangle piece at me.
What are you
I get
doing?
you.
Sheet
I'm
cake?
thinking of a homemade cake. Yeah, that's why.
It's not chic. No.
I'm thinking of I'm thinking of like an ice cream cake, even because that's what I always get.
You're white trash,
Dude, I
No,
always
I'm
get
talking about
I get a
cake.
Carvel ice cream cake for my birthday because that's what I want.
Yeah, you're
All right.
you're WT.
Right. Now we're talking
Are you
about.
fucking kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Dude,
you don't like an
where-
ice cream cake?
No, I like ice cream cake, but I feel bad for you, dude. You've never had just a piece of cake.
Of course, my mom makes me a cake, but I'm like, listen.
No, you don't. You just said she got ice cream cake.
Yeah, well, that's the one that gets purchased. My mom will bake me a Betty Crocker cake because she's
like,
like,
you watch whatever you want to watch, and then she's like, just go get an ice cream cake. Fuck them.
I can't be bothered to cook for one of my children.
Oh, the first one? No way,
dude. She's tired, man. She's been burning into both ends for 50 years, Joe. Imagine.
No.
Now, no, but you don't like ice cream cake, honestly,
dude. 6 kids in your one.
Honestly, dude. Hey,
I know. I love ice cream cake.
Right.
I'm not saying
I truly prefer.
All right, so an ice cream cake, still an ice cream cake.
Right.
You cut it like that, so it's a triangle. So when it sits like that. So where do you start?
Okay.
Bottom up. Do you go? What do you do? Because you made it sound like you go upside first.
See, dude, I honestly can't think because now I'm thinking.
I have a technique.
I'm thinking of a square piece of ice cream cake.
I'll tell you my technique.
Okay.
So if it's a circle cake and you got the triangle, it's like
Right.
that. You always eat the cake first, but you leave yourself a little bit of an edge so the frosting will stand alone.
Okay.
At the end, so you just leave enough cake so it doesn't tilt, like it doesn't fall over.
Right.
And then you go around and get the pot with the frosting.
Okay.
That is the proper.
I'm not
way,
mad
in
about
my
that.
opinion.
I'm not mad about that.
The
Right.
frosting scraping, you're 100% right.
Right.
But people that just have no rules, they just fucking go all over. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
get
ridiculous.
it so the frosting doesn't fall over on you. You need to keep it so the frosting side, if it falls and sticks to the plate, doesn't ruin your goddamn piece of cake. Anybody else have an opinion on this? Please call in because I'm really curious. If anybody's listening, I'm really curious how you eat cake.
Now, are you
617-903-7464. I gotta know.
Now, here's you want to hear a monkey wrench get thrown in this gear? Okay, I once saw the boldest approach to an ice cream cake. A birthday cake I've ever seen. Okay,
gotta know.
Big ass piece of birthday cake, right?
Okay.
In a bowl.
No.
Right. Swirl it around.
No.
Matt, dude.
Oh my God. This is chaos. This is why society is crumbling.
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
What do you mean? This person took what kind of animal?
They
takes a piece of
blended
birthday
they blended the birthday cake in a bowl with a fork almost.
Why?
It looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. That's like the morons when you get a bowl of ice cream. Like, I like it with a soup. Why? Because you're lazy as fuck.
Dude,
do it. You can do it with like the last scoop or the half of a scoop. That's fine.
No,
to get more soup, you don't do that right out of the gate.
You don't let it get soupy. Right. That's ridiculous. Show some respect.
I thought you. Are you? It sounds like you do it though.
What? Let the ice cream get soupy?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay, good.
That's disgusting.
I don't mind it if you're near the end. You're like, screw it. Because it was too much already.
Right.
That's fine.
No,
but when people are like, I'm going to mash the whole thing up. I'm like, dude,
you know what? I also don't get brain freeze. So I just I
had this debate. Now that we're on this, we're going to roll with this. I'm rolling with this one.
We're doing it.
Okay. I got, I don't know if I'll tell the whole story, but a friend of ours needed to get a sundae when we were on our bachelor party. Well, on my bachelor party.
Okay.
And he's like, I saw this guy. I want to get a sundae. Did I tell you about this?
Yeah, I do remember this story.
And he was like, he goes, hey, I'm going to get a sundae. I'm like, oh, yeah, what are you going to get? I'm just like fucking with this point. Right. I'm like, who gets a sundae on a bachelor party? We got a million things we can do. You want to get a sundae. You're a loser.
Right.
But he was like, I'm craving ice cream. So we were going back and forth. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get a sundae with vanilla chocolate and mint chocolate chip. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? He goes, yeah, I'm going to get 3 different scoops, 3 different flavors. I'm like, that's not how ice cream works. You get 1 flavor, 3 scoops. And he's like, no, man, they mix it up. I'm like, what? No, you can't have everything.
They do, though.
Yeah, but this is news to me.
You're not okay with that?
And I'm not okay with that.
Right.
You pick a damn flavor, and you get your 3 scoops of it, and then you do the talking.
You've never heard of a Neapolitan?
How selfish are you? That's one ice cream.
It doesn't, dude.
No, but that's the thing.
Joe, it's 2017.
No,
people want selection.
I don't care. And
okay?
I was saying it like I was kidding around, and I'm like, I don't want my ice cream flavors to touch. Like it's like, hey, don't be mixing them. It's like it's so stupid. But I feel like, dude, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Right. You can't have 3 different goddamn flavors of ice cream in one bowl. You pick a flavor and you commit to it.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one. I'm sorry.
No, that's not how it works, buddy. When you say I want a 3-scoop sundae, you go, I will have a chocolate chip cookie dough, but 3-scoop sundae I'll have, and you just make it easy.
Okay.
You're like one of those bastards that goes into restaurants. It's like, can I have a burger with no bun? Can I have
I would never do something like that.
But people do that. And it's like, no, you can't. Just take the bun off yourself.
No, order the steak.
Right.
Okay?
Right. Yeah, it's just annoying. People do that shit. And,
I'm with you.
And they're wicked. Like, I want my pizza extra crispy, not too I want it extra crispy. I want like light peppers and more onions. It's like, just order pepper and onion.
Right.
Deal with it. Whatever portion we give you, that's what you get. Like, just stop. There's too much customization horse crap, and people think that their opinions matter.
Yeah. Well, they don't. Now, I can't find this. Oh, my God. There was something I wanted to bring up.
People think their opinions matter. We just talked about ice cream and cake and the way you eat it.
Yeah, seriously.
That's an opinion that clearly needs to be told, and it matters.
Right.
As
Joe picks his nose.
As I shove a tissue up my nose, I'm a faucet.
At least we have video footage of that now.
Whatever.
You know?
I don't care.
I'm fucking.
I know.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. What else you got on your notes over there? I'm gonna find this one for you.
What?
Whatever my little. I can't remember what the fuck it was I wanted to bring up.
Oh, I wanted to bring this up because everyone's seeing it today. Is Matt Lauer got fired from the Today Show?
That is what I wanted to bring up, dude. Yes.
So this is the only thing I know about
good for you.
Matt Lauer.
You're being glib, Matt.
Did you
remember that? No,
Tom Cruise did that to him?
Yes, the Tom Cruise thing.
He did that to him?
Tom Cruise said it to Matt, yeah. Because
Lauer, I don't remember him doing that to him. I thought it was just to some reporter. I didn't realize it was to him.
No, it was Matt Lauer.
Was it?
Yeah, he said you're being glib, Matt. That's
what does glib mean again?
It means you're being like
facetious.
It's like it means you're being like shallow and insincere, but about like it's usually like a compliment or like an apology, though. You know what I mean? Like you're being glib about this. Like you're not real.
I don't know.
I think he was being like overly complimentary because Cruise was being. That was when he did like the couch jump and all that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was, he was just being like overly. He was being shitty about it. He goes, you're being glib, Matt.
I remember watching the Today Show a lot, like when I was a kid. Like it would always be on.
I would never do that.
It was always on my. I don't know why. It was just a household
your mom.
thing.
Yeah, sure.
TV's on. It's on.
I got you.
You know, it's one of those things. And then people always have those goofy signs.
Oh, yeah.
That's my birthday.
Yeah.
I drove from Tennessee to maybe get on television, you fucking weirdo.
Right.
So there was one where it was like, I want to shower with Matt Lauer. And I was like, whoever put that sign up, that was pretty smart.
That is funny.
I'll give them that one. That was pretty good because they knew they were getting on TV.
Right.
And it worked. It totally worked.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Gotta hand it to him.
Now, I remember I used to see Fat Al Roker live on TV.
I remember that.
That doesn't happen anymore.
You know what I used to like watching?
That's great.
The Smuckers old people.
Okay.
And it was like, this is sponsored by Smuckers.
Right.
Like, Betty's 102 from Bloomfield, Colorado. And you'd be like, oh, good for her. All right. It's like you'd be excited for him. I don't know why.
Right.
But I used to love seeing like how many old fucks are out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
How many people are still kicking. But I'm like, good for them.
That's
their
funny.
faces on TV. Granted, they can't even see it.
Right. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, I used to like that.
What was it? You know,
with Willard Scott. That was his name.
Yeah.
I remember his name.
I don't remember that. I don't know. I
Scott.
can't see him.
He always wore a sweater vest. He had the bald head, hair on the sides. Really, just a solid anchor person. Like, you know,
just looked like he belonged on
face
TV.
You can trust.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Probably had 12 assault charges that he buried, but who cares?
Right.
He's dead now. It's all good, Willard. You made it, buddy.
Oh man,
you made it out.
Now,
a lot of people don't know this.
Tell me,
Matt Lauer. He's kind of Willard Scott was the original. You know, he's kind of cop following his footsteps.
Really?
Assault. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm kidding, dude.
No. I thought you were talking about the show, dude.
No.
Okay.
No.
I didn't know if Willard Scott was like an anchor of Good Morning America at one point.
No, I'm saying Willard Scott. Like Matt Lauer is being a little cliche because Willard Scott.
Because Willard's been there, done that.
Yeah.
Okay. I get you. Sorry, I ruined your joke.
It's okay. It wasn't a good one.
Idiots.
Yeah. So he's gone, and everyone's all upset about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
because he's a good guy,
right?
You know,
I didn't need
Matt Lauer, like that kind of thing,
right. I mean, dude, it's I don't know, man. I
was
really
trying to explain this to somebody because we obviously talked about this last time we were here with the whole Louis thing, but now we're it's still a topic of conversation. You know, I was saying like sexual assault so in right now. Like,
right.
It
really is.
Holy
shit.
It
really is.
Yeah,
and that's not.
It's not a knock. I'm just saying, like literally, it is a big topic of conversation.
Right.
Really, for a lot of people. That's all I'm saying.
And that's the thing.
Not like
it's like, dude, I'm sorry to do this, man, but like, it's so one sided. Because here's the thing, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Men and women both do this shit. Okay. Every dude, like, dude, I've done this before myself. Like, I've been drunk with my girlfriends female friends at a bar, and you go to one of your girlfriends, you're like, oh my god, your fucking boobs are huge, and it's like,
when you're hammered,
right? Yeah, I don't reach out and fucking grab women's tits or anything when I'm drunk.
But if she's a friend of yours,
but dude, it's still inappropriate.
Oh yeah, it is.
And dude, everybody does that. I'm not lying to you when I say. I two different occasions.
I don't know if everybody does.
Dude, on two different occasions, and when we were, at the school we went to, I was at a house party, and I'm not lying, dude, no bullshit. Had my dick grabbed, right? Yeah, and it's like, dude, like
you just blackout wasted.
Like, I mean, I was pretty drunk, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
people are around, and that was the thing. Like, the girl who did it was probably trashed, dude. And it's like, am I really gonna hold that against her? You know, I just don't.
Yeah,
I don't get it, man. You know,
I don't know.
Like, I did.
All I was saying,
it is sexual assault. To grope somebody is sexual assault.
I mean, if it's verbal,
just like what I just said, that is also sexual assault. Like,
yes,
technically, I get that.
Yes, it is.
But it's like I mean, I really think that everybody has a dark moment at one point or another. You know what I mean?
I think it happens,
and,
obviously.
And you know, and
You're
so
human,
right?
But it doesn't make it's not an excuse.
And everybody has sex and has sexual cravings and all that. And we've all probably done some shitty thing involving sex.
So
I just don't. I don't get
thing
this,
about
man.
why like everyone like you'd be disappointed, and then people will be like, well, you're kind of siding with the person. Like if you're not if you're not like horribly upset. And I think the reason why people are like. You're disappointed. Like Matt Lauer or Louis, like, you know how easy it is not to masturbate in front of women?
Right.
It's pretty easy.
Right.
So for someone to do it, you're like, but dude, all you had to do was just not do that. So why is that hard for you to, like, not do that? What's the matter with you, man?
Let me ask
that's
you.
Why it's like, what's the matter with you, dude? Like, that's why you get upset.
Let me ask you this one question.
Like, you don't side with them as much as you're like, if you're a fan of that person.
Right.
Or Matt Lauer is a TV personality. He's in everyone's homes every morning, and it looks like a wholesome guy.
Right.
So then when something like that, you hear something like that, you go, oh, come
right.
on,
I get all that.
Like, Matt, come on.
Okay.
Because you're just like, oh, can you just...
I get all that, but I'm saying, fuck all that anyway. Okay. I want to ask you this one question. HBO pulled all of Louis' content from the website, from everything. Can't find it anymore. Do you agree with that?
I think. Do I personally agree with it?
I don't care. I don't care what your opinion is.
We've talked about the separation of this. Like, for instance, I listen to Pandora. I'll listen to different comedy radio stations on Pandora, and they've played some Louis bits.
Can I also say,
since after that? Let me finish this thought. After they like play it, I don't not laugh. I still think his bits are really fucking funny. There's plenty of them that I'm still laughing at. But I understand that HBO is going to have an image here that they have to uphold. And if they don't do something, it's going to cost them money. Do I think it's right? No, I don't necessarily think it's right. But like, let's be real about this. You know how this world works, and you know they got to do that.
Thank you for saying that, because let's be real about this, okay? If Louis, and this is not condoning anything, once again, we just said it's so easy to not pull your dick.
Was the Cosby's a bad show?
Not that, okay?
I'm just saying.
If this was Bill Cosby, I would be okay with them pulling all of that content, okay?
Yeah.
But, and again, this is not condoning what Louis did.
Yeah.
Because of what Louis did, that situation, I think it's idiotic, dude. You know what I mean? He never laid a hand on anybody. Never threatened anybody.
But they have to do that. Though.
You know
they got to do that.
But it will come back at some point, though.
I don't know.
I think
online,
it will.
Maybe
I think it will.
Get it. I mean, if you have a DVD, hey, you know
we
what?
talked about Mel Gibson last time.
If you had the DVD collection of all the Louis shit, that went up in value probably.
Fuck
you can't
yeah,
get it anymore.
that's a good point.
I wish I had every season of Louis on fucking DVD. I'd be putting on Craigslist, see how far the money goes up.
Wow,
right now.
That's a good point.
That's a great way to make money off sexual assault. But you could donate it. You could donate it to victims, and then there you go.
Sure.
Yeah.
I need to donate it to my checking account.
Not
right
all
now.
of it. Did you see Brian Regan? Brian Regan has a new special out on Netflix.
I didn't see it yet. No, dude, I don't watch live comedy like that anymore. Well, that's not live comedy. I don't watch big specials like that anymore.
You should.
I don't know, dude.
You should here and there, man.
Yeah,
you really should.
I don't know. I'm more excited to go.
You might learn something.
After this, we're going to where Beacon Street Locale.
That's where I wanted to head. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we might make it.
Yeah,
over
but that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I'd rather go see something in person than go and appear.
No, of course.
You know what I mean?
I absolutely agree with you. But
and even that, I don't do.
But here and there are comedians when they have a special. Like, I'm going to see this on Netflix. If I didn't get a chance to catch them while they're in town, I am for sure gonna check that out because you like the craft and.
Okay, I
respect Brian Regan. Like, I think he's a great joke writer, and I want to see his shit.
I do too. But the last special that I saw, that I was like, I am without question going home and watching this tonight was Chappelle.
Okay,
that was
but you did it. That's what I'm saying.
But think of how many people have dropped shit since then, though. Like, big names and all that.
Well, Chappelle, like, from you to who is a comedian and a very big fan of comedy, but whatever. From you to all the way the person that like. Barely watches comedy did what you did.
Yeah.
So he's so big,
That's true.
It transcends any of your opinions.
That's what I mean.
He goes from you to like quite literally one of our parents could have heard about it.
Right.
They might not have followed through with it, but they'd be like, everyone's talking about this
Right.
Chappelle guy.
Yeah.
And I remember watching a couple episodes of his show. Yeah, it's probably funny because
Yeah.
it was just right. It was just the right time with as far as like sharing videos and stuff like that.
For sure.
Where I mean, he probably had the biggest comedy show. Period.
That's still
At not probably ever, but I'm saying like at one
Yeah.
point it was the most talked about show.
I think it's the best sketch
Sketches.
comedy show of all time.
I think
Easily.
Easily,
dude. Are you kidding me?
I mean, it's the best show where they've promoted a comedian up until they're like, hey, we're going to give you a show, and it's for sketch purposes and stand-up kind of purposes, not the Cosby Show, not a family-oriented
Right.
show, not none of that, where they're just like, listen, we need you to go ahead and create some content and do some sketches if that's what you want to do. I would agree with that.
Right.
That's I mean, the Frank Caliendo show, though.
That
was a damn good program.
Are you being serious?
No.
Oh, okay. Now, I love Frank Caliendo, though.
His impressions are excellent.
I
and
love
you can't help. I mean, even if people are like, oh, he's impressionist or the art of comedy, and they go into that little weird area. What's funny is funny, and it's impressive how quick he can change from person to person.
That's a dude, and it's like
and make it funny.
It's
I
like
think he does an
when
excellent
when
job.
we're making fun of somebody, right? Like, and we're making fun of whoever, and then it's hilarious when you just say something that they would say.
Yeah.
But then if you can do it in their exact voice, how are we going to say that that's not a comedic like talent though? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
Not you, obviously, but whoever.
I know what you're saying.
It's like like the reason he's funny is because you're like, oh, John Madden would probably say that.
What was the Jeff Dunham joke?
You know what I mean? Oh my!
Because we're on both topics right now.
Have you heard that? You heard that the Jeff Dunham sexual misconduct allegations about his coworkers have been saying that he's been fisting them for years. I love that one.
For those who don't get that, Jeff Dunham is a ventriloquist comedian.
I gotta say though, I like the Kevin Spacey one better. Okay, the what time is bedtime in Kevin Spacey's house?
I don't remember.
When the big hand is on the little hand?
Yeah, that is...
Dude, that's fucked up. It's fucked up. But I love it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, certain ones.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes you just have a special place in your heart for, like, either offensive jokes or just something you're like, I don't know why, but, I'm going to laugh at it.
Right. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. I love it.
I don't know. It's kind of borderline mean.
Yeah, it is, but...
it's not borderline mean. It's mean.
I just don't. Dude, I'm done with that bullshit now.
I saw this. This will actually... I think this is right up your alley. Although, you're not a big porn watcher, are you?
I'm really not, actually.
Yeah, you don't...
Yeah, I'm really not.
Yeah.
But tell me, though.
Anyway, I saw this on Yahoo.
Right.
But I want you to see if you can guess it. Who is the most searched woman on Pornhub?
The most searched woman on Pornhub.
Yeah, and I thought this was like, because I saw the headline and I was like, huh. Because I'm like, I bet you it's one of those things. They wouldn't be asking this if it wasn't somebody off the
off
the beaten path type of scenario.
Is it Sarah Palin?
It is not.
Okay.
What is it like? Look, was she in one?
No. What was that lady? The fuck was her name? Lisa Ann. There's a porn star named Lisa Ann.
Oh, so she
dude, she put the glasses on and had her makeup done like her, and really did look a lot like her. I was like, wow, that's scary what they can do with the makeup stuff, you know. But no, all right. So I want to give me 3 guesses. All right, that's one.
I'll give you a
Palin.
hint.
Palin's one.
Palin's one.
Okay, now
she is extremely relevant in pop culture right now. Like very, very like her name is everywhere right now.
Really?
And otherwise, she was kind of on the radar. I'm giving too many hints. Go ahead.
Wow. Okay. Are we gonna? Oh, is it Meghan Markle?
It is Meghan Markle.
Okay.
So she had a sex scene on.
Oh yeah, on Suits. Yeah, dude.
But no, she's the most searched thing on Pornhub.
Yeah,
right now,
it's because the newspaper, the tabloids in England all ran that about they were trying to trash her. You know what I mean?
Because what they don't want her to be.
Yeah, dude. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
She's from South Central LA, and she fucking dude. Her skin isn't fucking alabaster white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, come on. You know. But did you see the tweet I sent out about that? Which I don't give a fuck. No one gave me any fucking love about this, and fuck all of you. Okay. And the tweet was, so Prince Harry is now engaged to a woman from South Central LA. So let's play a game called What Will Their Reality Show Be Called? I'll go first. All right?
Oh, geez.
How about From Crips to Crumpets? Right? Dude, I found it really amusing.
It is pretty amusing.
I cracked myself up, you guys. I'm sorry.
That's a solid tweet.
I
tweeted this out was
with the Ron Howard one that cracked me up.
That one was funny. No, I was gonna say Kid Rock's new album.
Oh yeah.
It's called, what is it called? Sweet Southern Sugar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you're from Detroit.
You're
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
Sweet Southern Sugar. And then we were trying
it's
to
like the northernmost state that there is. You know, literally.
Yeah. So it's just so funny. We were talking about, we're talking about how like time passes, you can reinvent yourself, you know that stuff. That fucking guy is a bona fide like country star now.
Right.
And he's never not holding an acoustic guitar.
Right.
He's always holding an acoustic guitar.
Right.
All the time. He still has a stupid hat and sunglasses and shit and wears a white beater. So he was like halfway there anyway.
Right.
It wasn't hard for him to make that transition now that I think about it. Because he was, he was white trash. He wore a white beater. He had sunglasses. He was borderline on a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
He was close.
Yeah.
He just extended the rim. Hey, I'm a country guy now. All right, cool. Yep. We're dumb enough to go ahead and just let that happen.
Right.
We don't care.
We're going with it.
Yeah, you're from the South now.
How about this?
Welcome.
We got to talk about.
Actually, you know what's funny? If someone did want to be from the South, why would people down South not just go ahead? Hey, this doesn't happen often.
Right. Right. Welcome.
No one moves down here.
Now, now that we're on this topic, all right, we got to talk about the new Jaden Smith album / music video.
Okay.
That was the most narcissistic shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
What's the name of the song?
Icon.
That's
Icon.
right. Yeah, because he says it fucking 38, 40, 50.
He says, I am an icon living about 50 times. Right. I remember.
That's the chorus.
Right. That legit. No, that's the chorus, the refrain, the fucking, all of it. Exactly. All of it.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Now, if you haven't seen it, just please search it.
Yeah, it's...
And, dude, like, the whole thing, man, the ridiculous outfit. The grills, the fucking...
How inconvenienced he is.
Right.
Is what bothered me more than anything.
Right.
The video is him, first of all, he's in it's a Tesla...
SUV.
It's
right.
The four doors are open.
Right.
The hood's open, which doesn't matter because it's electric.
Exactly.
Shit.
Right.
Right? So what am I going to look at? Nothing? There's nothing there.
Yeah.
You're an
Sweet
asshole.
battery, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice more trunk space.
What do you got under the hood? A bunch of 9 volts? But anyway.
It was one of those things where I was just like, all right. So he's sitting there on his cell phone, like either texting or calling somebody, and then the wide angle shot comes in to the point where like he notices the camera.
Right.
Like he's like he's not seeing it. All of a sudden when he sees it, he kind of gives it a glimpse, looks back at his phone, looks back again, and then borderline starts lip syncing the song, but he's not. And then he gets into it, and he's doing this stupid little dance moves.
Dude.
Like I don't know what he was doing.
Dude.
He's doing this thing where he's like hitting his hair. And like, I'm such a tortured soul type of thing.
Right.
And it was like, dude, you're not like, I'm an artist. Like, oh,
right.
God, you're exhausting.
Now, this is enraging me because people are seriously getting behind this. And
Yeah.
Like, yo, Jaden Smith is that
He's
new
real.
that new fire.
He's real, yeah.
I'm like, dude, okay, go through and read the lyrics, please.
Yeah.
Okay? It honestly sounds like the fucking Dr. Seuss hip hop book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
it's just
he literally had a rhyme about my rhymes are the type of shit you drink to. Toast. Your rhymes smell like dishes left in the kitchen sink. Gross. No bullshit. I'm not lying to you, dude. Like I'm dead serious. That is the lyric from the song. I don't get this at all, man. Listen to us, dude. We're two 30-year-old men just like,
you know what?
That's not music. You fucking kids don't know what you're talking
Hey.
about. Jesus Christ.
Let me
Pull up
tell
your
ya.
damn pants.
We used to listen to CDs.
Yeah, right. When I grew up, you put Spanish fly in a drink and you fucking... I'm just kidding. That was a Cosby joke, you guys. Yeah. Remember he talked about the Spanish fly on TV?
No.
Like, oh, dude, that's creepy to go back. That's
Is
one... See, that's one where you can go back and you say, wow.
We should have.
Yeah, exactly. And unlike the Louis... All the people like, oh, this Louis shit, we should have known because he talks about jerking off one time in a special. He does it like 4 times
He
in every
does
special.
it all the time.
I'm just kidding. I was being facetious.
Yes.
But he... I just lost it. Oh no, yeah. So the
looking back on Cosby,
yeah, right. The Cosby thing. He did an interview on live TV in like, I want to say the early 2000s, and they bring up Spanish Fly, and dude, I'm not lying, dude. His fucking face just lights up like a Christmas tree, and he has all this like he's talking all this shit about it, like, and he's like, well, I guess what you do is it's this thing, and you do this, and then you put it in the drink, and he knew.
Why is it called Spanish fly? I don't know.
It's because it's from it's called a fly agaric or something like that, and it's made. Yeah, it's something like, it's a natural substance, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But it has that name. I don't know why. I think it has nothing to do with actual flies. But it's called Spanish because it came from Spain or Mexico or something like that whenever it was, discovered, whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
It's like
yeah, I don't know a whole lot about roofies.
Yeah, dude, I know nothing except that Cosby thing though.
Yeah.
That he knew a lot.
It's crazy.
and he was fucking pumped about it, dude. I'm telling you.
All I know is Cosby. Experts.
For real, man. He was like giving them, like, he was like schooling these guys.
Who found this?
You know
what I mean? Like, it's amazing that someone's got to be able to, like, remember that and be like, I think he...
Right.
Because how else would you really, like, well, you search a...
What they most likely do is they just, like, listen, get everything he ever did on television, and let's scrub it. Yeah, let's scrub it. Exactly.
Watch hours and hours and hours of footage just to like, come across something that's creepy.
100%. Yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad job.
I mean,
what if you were just one of the guys that they call, be like, hey man, we need you to look through all this footage of Hillary Clinton and just if she says this word or this word, document it for us. All right, right. Just sit there. That would suck. If I had to watch Hillary Clinton for like 24 hours a day, I'd just kill myself. But if it was something cooler like that, now, you gotta watch comedy videos for the next.
How about the guy that what's his name?
What if you were on the inside about that? And they're like, hey, we need you to watch all this Cosby footage before anything came out. You'd be like, why?
What?
Don't tell me.
Like, I love Cosby.
Can you go back and search every Matt Lauer interview? Whoa.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Right? Yeah.
Search the Matt Lauer. What am I doing here? Can you tell me what I need to...
What are we looking for?
Yeah.
Now what the fuck was I just gonna say?
Oh, so you said something about the Ron Howard thing earlier.
Yeah.
I just came up with a thing where I was like I was thinking about like, all right, now I'm convinced like Ron Howard's a Zodiac killer. He's been in Hollywood too long. Too long, man. Something's happened with him. I don't trust it. He's the only person I know who's been a childhood actor, an actor when he got older.
Right.
And he's literally lived the perfect entertainment career. That guy is beyond help. He is a sadistic, insane. Oh, he is a sociopath. Help. He's a Zodiac killer. He's everything, dude.
That's hilarious.
He is the head of all this.
Right.
Dude, he's the organizer of the Eyes Wide Shut parties, and he is the guy. There's no doubt. He's been around way too long. Something has happened.
I love him, though.
I don't want to.
Yeah, what?
I do. I used to. I used to love him.
I'm going to hang on, man.
I'm not.
Hang on.
Remember you said this. We'll go back to this.
It's going to happen.
Oh, it will happen.
It will.
He's my new prediction. Ron Howard. Look out for him. He's a redhead. Oh, no. Something's up.
What the fuck, dude? I'm sorry.
That guy's weird.
I'm trying to remember what the hell I was going to say to you, but it ain't happening. Do you want to take a quick break?
Yeah,
we'll take a pee break, and hopefully that'll jostle my memory. Yeah.
Why? Because you jostle.
I'm trying to. No, I had something pertinent to say. It was important and it was about this.
Excellent word.
Thank you. I got a pretty good vocabulary for a stoner.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. We're gonna take a break. Is that cool, super producer Dave? Awesome. All right. We'll be back in 5-ish.
Okay, so what y'all need to do is pay attention to what I'm saying right now.
I shouldn't have fucking.
Do you ever wonder if there's meaning to a dream? Or maybe you had learned just about everything before it was legal to buy a drink. This may have been easier than we all think. What if it all wasn't
disagree. She asked if I could help her. I said that really depends. She said it was gonna be a bank job. And I told her I was in. We started on a life of crime until she went to jail. She said she didn't do it. And I said, yeah, baby, you most definitely did. She spent 4 years in prison, then headed somewhere south. They say it was a bank job. The day her luck run out, not hail of bullets, just a random ricochet. She never saw it coming, but it took her life away. She came in through the bedroom window, quietly, slowly. She said this was her apartment, but I had to disagree. She came in through the bedroom window, quietly, slowly. She said this was her apartment, but I had to disagree.
Siri, how can I listen to WEMF on my mobile device?
I found the best way to enjoy WEMF radio on your mobile device. Download the TuneIn app from your app store, then search WEMF on TuneIn. That only would have taken you 10 seconds to Google. Enjoy, stupid.
As I said, alone tonight, while I wet myself in
Goddess Delights. Edibles, topicals, remedies using only whole plant cannabis formulas for real green healing, mind, body, and soul. Providing patient-to-patient safe access. Find us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook for details and information. Green Goddess Delights.
Dot Ale. It ain't about you. It's about the beer.
I think I need another drink to stop my suffering. Tell me, what did I drink last night?
Canacare Docs. Compassionate, compliant, confidential.
Do you need a 24/7 jam space in Boston to play as loud as you want? Contact us at soundmuseum.net and we can hook you up. Play as loud as you want, when you want. Play at the Sound Museum.
WEMF Radio. WEMF Radio.
WEMF.
And we're back. Woo, what's up?
We were just
Nice.
talking about your shoes.
Yeah.
And you still stuff your sneakers.
Not all of them, but just the ones that I care
Just the
about.
Forces?
Just like, no, I have Forces. I got a couple pairs of J's that I'll stuff.
Okay.
But other than that, no.
And I used to do that a lot in high school.
Yeah.
I still do that.
Yeah.
You weirdo.
Well, I don't. I'm sorry.
But I used to care
Right.
a lot about the creases. And I just saw a video on Twitter about this dude who, when he went to propose to his girl, took off his shoe so he wouldn't get creases.
Get out.
And they were the Jordan 11, those. They were the nice ones with the
Right.
patent leather all over it. And I was like, I get it.
Right.
I would do that.
Also, if you know you're gonna propose, don't wear the Jordan 11s. You
Yeah,
fucking
but you know
cock.
what? I think he did it on purpose.
Yeah, okay,
I think he
fine.
did it kind of as a gag and a thing, so he could be like, "Yo, I even took off my shoe to do
Right,
this because I'm
right.
not gonna get the grease." Because that is funny as shit.
Yeah,
that's really
yeah.
clever. I think it's.
I like
funny.
it. I like
Yeah.
it. No, I like that we can. We take
Proposing
breaks.
is a nerve-wracking
Oh,
thing.
okay. Never
brother.
mind.
No, oh, what breaks? I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I said I love that we can take breaks now. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's great.
I just went and grabbed a soda,
Huge
and
fan of
now we're
that.
back. Yeah,
I mean, now before
Right.
we'd have to do that awkward pause, and then it would just
Right.
fill with some music.
it would be weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But I
no.
was just gonna say, proposing. That's a nerve-wracking thing, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
No, you
But,
wouldn't.
yeah.
No, you would
Oh,
not.
how did you do it?
I did it on a beach.
Okay. What
Yeah.
beach? Can you tell me
I
that?
cannot tell you the beach.
Okay.
It is our
Can you tell me
secret
the
beach.
state?
Massachusetts.
Oh, well, okay. It could have
Yeah.
been.
No,
could've
it wasn't
been-
like no.
You know?
Whatever. Bottom line was, I was extremely nervous.
Right.
I might have checked my pocket 3,500 times.
Yeah.
I was just so afraid it was going to.
Did you have it? Did you have it loose in there? Not in the box?
I had to because
Yeah.
the box is too big.
Of course,
And
yeah.
we were on our way to the beach,
Right,
so
yeah.
I would have this honking thing.
That's what I'm saying,
It would have
yeah.
looked ridiculous. So I was
Right.
like, I got to keep it just in my pocket. I'm like, is this pocket any holes? I checked it a million times over, dude.
Right.
And then the whole time, just like checking.
Right.
Panicking.
Right.
Panicking. Even then, things like I knew she was going to say yes, but it didn't matter. I was like, dude, this is. I'm nervous.
Right.
Is this going to come out of my mouth? What if it doesn't come out of my mouth? That's I kept thinking like,
What
what
if
if I don't?
what if
say
I
it?
slur
what
it
if I
or-
freeze?
yeah.
What if I don't do it? What if I just don't go to knee? What's going to happen?
Wow.
Like, am I just
Now,
not going to
did you
marry her
did
now?
you
What
do
am I gonna
the
do?
did you get down on one knee and all
Yeah,
that?
of course.
Okay, yeah.
And you know what?
I've seen some good ones though that weren't like that. You know.
No, you know what? I noticed this afterwards. I don't know why this bothered me, but it did. Afterwards, right, when everybody asks, because once you you get engaged and then you tell everybody,
Right.
everybody asks, every woman asks, did he get on one knee?
Really?
Like they eat it up. Like, did he
Really?
bow to you? Like, they love it. I don't know what it is about that. I gotta know.
That's exactly what it is.
It is. They're like, did he fucking
That is
beg?
fucking
Did he
hilarious.
pretty please beg for you to be his wife? Did he get on one knee?
Did he bow to you?
Did he beg
Oh,
for it?
That
Did he-
you need to make
was
that
his
up.
tongue
You need
out?
to bring that on stage.
They love
Yeah.
it. They love knowing
Did he
that
bow to you?
he was just he was crippled by your love and your beauty. He just couldn't even stand anymore. Did he finally give in? What are you doing? Choking on your Mountain
dude.
Dew?
I was about to laugh, and then I almost died.
Yeah.
Oh my
What
god.
a way to go. How'd James die? Well,
Doing what
choked
he
on
loved.
his Mountain Dew. He was doing the do.
doing
The
what
Dew
he
got
loved.
him.
Yeah, right.
Now he's dead.
Yeah, he was doing the dude.
He got dude.
Oh, that's so funny. No, but honestly, did he bow to you with his tongue out?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's funny, dude.
Did he beg for mercy? Did he just want it to be over? Fine, I'll marry you, please. Yeah. But wait, it will happen to you never, but if it ever does.
No, it will, eventually.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm taking my time, you know? 30's the new 20, bro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't feel 20, brother. I'm 30.
Well, I'm just saying, I fucked around. I had a long, extended adolescence, if you will.
Extended adolescence.
Yeah.
Right. That is an excellent way of saying
it's called my 20s. Up. Hey, I had fun, though.
Not.
You know?
Oh, I was saying this, and I'm sure you agree. There's a big difference between I don't drink and I don't drink anymore.
Oh, yeah.
When someone says that, you're
like, that's a shame.
This guy was a fucking animal.
That's a shame, because I would like to meet that guy.
You know immediately, like, I wish I hung out with this guy in his heyday. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Like, it's usually like an older guy.
Right.
Say, hey, no, I don't really drink anymore.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, what happened? Like, there's a really bad story behind that. I gotta know.
What didn't happen?
Yeah.
And he walks weird.
He takes out a photo album. It's just all mugshots.
What didn't happen? Have you ever seen Skinamax? I invented it. Because I know a few people like that. I used to work with a guy at a liquor store who didn't drink.
Okay.
And I remember thinking, like, I was like, man, he's wicked Irish. He's really, like, he is the type of guy. You work at a liquor store. Of course you drink,
right.
you know? And in my head, I remember thinking, like, I bet this guy, like, goes nuts.
Right.
And when he was like, I don't drink anymore, I'm like, really? And then later, he would he'd give little tells
right.
about the reason behind it, but you never knew the whole story. It was
right.
really, like, mystical. Like, it was always kind of like, I wonder what really happened that day.
Right.
So it was kind of like,
that guy was my attorney, my 5th DUI. Like,
but he was like, he goes, well, you know, there was ever since the accident. Like, he said something like that. So some stuff like that. So you're like, did he kill somebody in a car? Like, that's what you think happened. He like literally never touched a drop since that day.
Right.
I wonder if he went to jail or something over it.
Yeah, see,
because it's one of those things where I was
that's
like,
almost.
Man, there's a big.
That's one of those obnoxious things, though, when he wants someone to ask. Almost.
No, but he didn't do it that way. Because we would talk about beer, we would talk about whatever, and he'd have these wild stories. He had the best stories I've ever heard.
Right.
Like crazy fucking stories, man. Like just he was a funny dude.
Yeah.
Great guy.
The
just
Irish,
awesome.
always.
Just awesome person. And always a blast to hang out with. I actually liked being at work because of him.
Right.
You know, and the other guy I worked with, we'd have a ball on Saturday nights.
Right.
At the liquor store I worked at in Brighton. They're just good people. I was genuinely disappointed when I couldn't work there anymore.
Yeah.
But he was that guy. He had just the funniest stories to crack everybody up. She's like, how could he have this many stories and never drink?
Right.
And then like little stuff would come out because he'd get to know you a little bit, and then you'd hear a little something, or like he'd mention a little something, but he'd never tell you the whole thing. And he didn't like I know what you're saying, obnoxious. Like he didn't egg it on.
Right.
It was just like you'd be topical, so he'd kind of be like, yeah, well, I don't anymore. Like he'd have to like cover himself because he didn't want to say it by accident.
Right.
Wow. But yeah, it was
ominous.
Yeah, but I do, you know. You wish you knew some of the shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't drink anymore. Oh, do tell why. Please tell why.
Do tell.
It's never like, well, I don't drink anymore because, this one time I tried it and I got kind of sick. Like, that's not, that's usually not the case.
No.
It's like,
never.
Yeah, I had a baker's dozen of DUIs.
Baker's dozen.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, one of our friends is on his way. He's our mutual friend that has a couple Deweys.
Oh, that's right.
He's getting his license back.
Is he? All right.
It's going to happen real soon.
All right.
And I'm really pulling for him.
Yeah. As am I.
I was saying this about DUI.
How long has it been?
2 years since he's driven a car. 2 years,
bro.
Oh,
my God.
I said, like, how long has it been? And he's like, it's been 2. I was like, no, he goes, it's been 2 years.
Does he have a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, so
surprisingly.
That was like, no, but that dude.
So when he first was starting to date her, this is
going to be a
source
source of stress in that relationship.
Oh, no, but here's the deal, right?
Oh, my God.
So he was first starting to date her, and he's like, I like this girl. I just met her. I'm like, that's great. You stepped up. That's cool. And we were just chatting it up. I go,
what'd you tell her?
Did you? So I was like, so how much does she know?
Yeah.
Like, I need a frame of reference here.
That's funny.
I go, and you only told her you had one. Like,
right.
I said that, and he goes, I mentioned that I had one, but I did not. Like, he goes, it might come out later, but I didn't say anything. I'm like, that's a good idea. Don't lead with the two,
repeat offender.
Just stick with. I don't drive. Well, it could happen to anybody. It's only the once. It's only one time. Because the two, there's no sympathy anymore. You know what I mean? Because the once you'd be like, listen, we've all driven a little, but I got caught and I feel terrible, and it happened to me. What are you gonna do? And then you're like, well, then it happened.
See,
I was saying DUIs are the complete opposite of when they're like, they say your first million's the toughest. It's like the DUI thing. You don't want to say first and second when it comes to DUI.
That's funny.
My second million. My second DUI. His parents must be so proud.
Yeah. God damn, that's rough.
Yeah. But he's getting the license back, and I'm really excited for him. And he's got to do the little flute thing. He's got to blow into the whatever it's called, to tell the breathalyzer,
right?
So you can start your car.
Yeah.
And that costs money per month.
Dude,
a lot of people don't. That costs don't quote me. I think it costs somewhere around $100 a month to have in your vehicle.
Right. And it's like $3,000 to install it.
Yeah.
And it's not that involved. Okay, I know this for a fact.
What a racket.
Yeah, it really is.
What do they do? Just go.
Plug
it into the lighter.
Legit, dude. It is now. I can tell you, I have never gotten a DUI, but we have a customer that one of my jobs, I detail cars with one of my buddies. He owns a detailing shop, and I work with him from time to time. And one of our customers has a Mustang that it's a real I don't know, it's a standard. It's tough to drive because it's like a racing clutch and everything. So he has me drive this particular car, and the guy had several DUIs, and he has the breath machine. So I have to use it when I get in the car to start it, and then it will go off randomly during the trip. So you have to take it.
Yeah.
No, you don't even have to. It'll do it at a red light. It does it at a red light, and it will say you have 60 seconds to blow, and then and if you don't, it will shut the car off. And I did. It's pretty wild.
They should make those breathalyzer things to prevent people from eating fast food.
Yeah,
Right blowing into this, and if it's like Taco Bell, you can't drive your car.
Yeah,
they do not allow me to go to these places. We're gonna check on you. Blow into this.
That's hilarious.
Did you eat Wendy's? Did you? No.
Now, can I? Oh, you sounded like you had something to go with.
There was something else I was gonna say about.
Okay.
Oh, so he has to spend all this money a month for the thing.
Right.
And so if he gets another one, he's going to jail. It's mandatory. You got to serve.
Oh, that's
some sort of
3
time.
strikes and you're out.
Yeah,
that's
you got to
right.
serve something. It could be a month or whatever.
Yeah.
But lawyer can plead him down. Whatever.
They can
severity.
They can literally
up to a year.
No,
up to 6 months.
No, but I'm saying they can sentence you to go to jail for one day.
Oh yeah,
they can do that.
Yeah, but it's mandatory. He's got to go.
Right.
Right. He was saying, he goes, I'm seriously considering paying $100 a month for the rest of my life to have that in my car so I don't go to jail.
Dude.
And I was like, it is actually
$25 a week to never go to prison? I'll pay that. I'll pay that. Jesus Christ. I almost just said his name. Holy fuck.
Yeah. I didn't.
I almost just said his name.
I didn't think of it in those terms, but yeah, would you pay $25 a week to not go to prison?
Yeah.
Like right now, if they're like, dude, James, you don't come up $25 a week, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
You would find a way to get that $25.
Right. That's nothing.
That's
nothing.
Dude,
yeah.
Hands down.
Right.
I'm on board on that one.
Good for him, though.
That for him. I hope it works out.
I do. I really do. I mean,
you want to get out on the pool?
That's the over-under.
The over-under.
Oh, man.
No, I'm kidding.
That's funny.
Of course I'm kidding. No.
Now, this is the thing I wanted to tell you about. That I'm a nerd, so this excited the shit out of me.
You're not.
Okay?
You're not.
I'm a nerd.
No,
dude.
you're not.
I'm very nerdy.
You're definitely not a nerd.
I really am.
I would not classify you in that area.
Well, I appreciate that, but I
get what you're saying.
Very
Everyone's
nerdy.
a nerd in certain aspects of their life with certain things. I can appreciate that. But overall,
I like all the classic nerd shit, though.
Okay.
But
I think you just want to be called a nerd so you can hopefully apply.
No, I just don't want
appeal to other women.
I just don't want you to look at me like an idiot when I say this, and I'm all excited about it.
Dude, whatever you're into, you know that, man.
They got.
I'm not going to judge you.
The interwebs, apparently, people's are talking. There's good reason to believe that Elon Musk started Bitcoin.
Started it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Think about that, dude.
So, for everybody, probably outside of a handful of people, because I still don't understand what Bitcoin is.
Oh, okay.
Can you explain what Bitcoin is?
I mean, I don't use it, but like
it's a form of currency online.
It's a cryptocurrency. And it doesn't exist physically at all.
Right.
But it's worth crazy money.
Yeah. Why?
There's a lot more to that you gotta.
You mine.
I just want to point out that Dave just heard what we just said. Took off his headphones. Like, wait a minute. Before these guys fuck this up.
I know a fair amount about it. If you have a question, I can answer it.
No, but my point is that he was like, okay, I immediately need to lay down the law on what.
He's probably a user. Do you have it?
I don't use it.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
But basically, you can like have Bitcoin, and it uses your hard drive space to like use that space for other people to like run whatever, and therefore you get paid for like lending your hard drives space and processing speed, and that generates money. So you can just let people like invest in Bitcoin and let people use your computer processing speed when you're not using it. And
it's called mining Bitcoin.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're mining for Bitcoin.
And you make money off this.
And it's all
holy moly.
It's all in your phone. There are Bitcoin ATMs now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen that.
You know, like
there's actually one at Tyler Murrow's mic that he runs at
what the fuck is the place called?
It's tonight.
Is it?
It's
Is it Wednesdays?
It's Wednesday nights.
Oh yeah, okay.
And right? It's Wednesday nights.
I believe you.
How much more do you know about this mining?
All I know is what you said is that it uses your hard drive space and it's called mining, and it's all based on like how much processing speed you have, you know, and how much how often they get to use it and all that. Honest to God, my little brother does it. I shit you. Yeah, my little brother does it. I shit you not.
Is this illegal in some ways?
No,
okay,
perfectly legal. I don't know. Everyone was saying that
it's the new fantasy football.
Really?
No.
Oh, I was like, what? It's like really? Is it because everyone was saying like it's gonna catch on, it's gonna get huge, and now I just saw let's see.
It's called Murphy's Tap Room. Okay, I got it.
Murphy's Tap Room.
No,
from
Bitcoin,
the Wall Street. This is what reminded me of the Musk thing. Wall Street Journal, 18 minutes ago. Bitcoin is catching on with individual investors, but the speed of its ascent has some warning that it will end in tears. So again, that sounds to me like they're like, all right, this is going to be a problem. Let's get ahead of this. Try to spin it somehow. But I think, dude, it sounds to me incredible. There, it's
almost like
everything's. It's almost. I mean,
it is unbelievable.
It's pretty solid, rock solid.
Unbelievable.
It's pretty rock solid about just the way it works. You can't.
Thin air currency.
You can't steal. You can't be stolen from. You can use it like money. A lot of places now will accept Bitcoin. I think Amazon is going to start doing it.
Of course they will.
You know what I mean? Like There's a few places that will do that.
That's
And like I said, there's a Bitcoin ATM in Nashua, in the
Manchester.
Manchester. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In Manchester, you walk up to it.
Lafayette Murphy's Tap Room. Tom Morrow runs it every Wednesday. It's an excellent open mic if there are any people that don't know about that.
Absolutely.
That's right across from the Verizon. That place.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
yes,
right
it
there.
is.
Yep.
Yes.
Right near campus too. Whatever you.
Yes, dude. It's unreal, dude. It's unreal. Now, are you, Dave? Are you a musician? Or
yeah.
No? Okay. Musician. Are you a musician? Okay, I didn't know that. What do you play?
Guitar, bass,
drums. Really?
Sing.
Okay. You got some pipes on you?
He's a one-man band.
He really is. Super producer Dave.
Actually, you know what? I could really see him being a one-man band, like walking down the street with a symbol on his shoe and the bass on his back, and he's
never.
And he's
that's so pathetic.
Could you do you think
No,
you could do
it would just be funny though. That's all.
You think you could do it?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, maybe.
I don't mean like for a living. I mean like could you physically do it? Like make a song out of like something.
That would be a funny talent.
Song out of anything.
That would be a funny.
Yeah.
talent.
How does one be like? You know what? I'm going to be a jackass on the side of the road.
Now, how about
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be a one-man. I'm going to be a laughing stock for the rest of my life.
Super producer Dave. Hold on. Do you remember that guy at all? Do you remember super producer Dave? Did you ever listen to Hillman back in the day?
I mean, like, no.
Okay.
But I do. Like,
no, you are.
Work over there.
You are. I was going to say you are employed by them, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
They used to have a guy named Dave on the Hillman Morning Show who was the producer. They called him Super Producer Dave, but now it's this Dave.
Oh.
Yeah. No, what the fuck, dude? What were we just saying?
Bitcoin?
No, not about Bitcoin. Before I just asked him about his musicianship. Yeah.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, you were talking about music. You had a road, a path there.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. I don't know. I don't remember.
You
man.
need to get a hold of this.
I'm sorry, dude.
I'd like to point out.
I told you, dude. I feel like shit. I'm a little whacked out on Dayquil.
We always say
and
the
marijuana.
attention deficit thing, but the truth is, this isn't a gimmick. Like we genuinely forget, both of us,
right.
a lot.
We're just going, and I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, I just think the two of us, we bring out the worst when it comes to that. Remember stuff. Like, I don't mean in general.
Right,
I mean,
right.
like,
No. I couldn't do this with anyone else, to be honest with you.
Speaking of which,
it would not
how's
work.
your relationship going? Are you killing it? Is it over?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm such a good friend, laughing in your face.
I ended it.
Were you hoping it didn't come?
I ended it.
That question didn't come?
Yeah.
You ended it. Okay.
Here's the shitty part. Like,
Were you just shit, you ass.
I did break it off with her, but it wasn't like in a real shitty way though. You know what I mean? It was just like we'll talk more.
I love breakup stories.
But it was not a good one as far as they go. She really is a nice person, like genuinely,
And they're not, so it makes sense. Like
exactly. I was like, listen, trust me, you're moving on to bigger and better. No, but here's the thing.
In more ways than one.
Her father loved me, right? This past weekend before all this happened, I was hanging out at her house, and I was chilling with her dad all weekend.
This is recent.
Yeah, dude, this just happened fucking 2 days ago.
Oh!
Yeah, on Monday I had a conversation with her. I was like, listen. But
ladies, if you want to call in, Bachelor James Corbett.
Can you let me get to the point, dude? About how this weekend me and her dad were bonding over some moon rocks that he made. Okay, the badass
moon rocks,
the badass that he is. Okay, and he goes, and he tells me, oh fuck, so my daughter tells me you have a radio show, and I'm like, yeah, you gotta listen. Here's the link and all this shit.
God.
And he's like, I'm definitely gonna listen this Wednesday. I'll be there.
This right now?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yep, they're probably listening. But again,
no, I doubt it.
I doubt it. She did. She listened. But again, she's cool. Like I have no beef.
Yeah,
I'm wicked busy, and I don't know. Shit happens.
All right.
Whatever.
Well.
But
famous breakup story over here.
We'll talk more after. Dude.
Okay,
like
good,
I said, I'm not trying to talk shit.
Yeah, no.
I genuinely do
understand.
enjoy the girl.
I get it.
It's good shit.
Yeah. So how's the sex? Was it good? Playing around. I'm just messing.
I know you are.
Just trying to get a laugh. Well, all right, so that's off the table. My bad.
It's all right, man. It's all good. How's the house coming along?
Like, shit.
I honestly,
That's one of those things when someone asks you something, you're like, don't.
No, here's the thing, dude. It's my own fault
because you gotta avoid it. You should have told me.
I meant to debrief you in the car on the way here.
Yeah,
that's right.
That was your mistake.
It really was. That's the weird thing. Like, this is fucked. All right, you're probably my best friend in comedy, hands down, and we talk once a week on this show.
Thank you.
Right, dude? That is crazy though. But it's we go so far back.
Yeah.
Like I've known you for so fucking long.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a shorthand here that, like I said, I'll never have this with anyone else. I'll never be able to run a show like this.
I know what you mean. Because I'm never going to be like
this unawkward.
I don't know if I can talk to you anymore.
Right? Yeah. Legit. Yeah. Legit. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. But no, how's the house coming along? You ready to? You going to be moving in?
I am just.
Are you moving in 2017 or not?
Oh,
definitely not.
I put my foot down. January 1st, I am going to be in that home. I don't give a shit what it takes. I will be in that house that day or before that day.
What's the context of this?
Oh, total renovation.
I bought a short sale, so it's just everything had to be changed. The only room in the house that was okay was the bathroom, and that was it. So everything needed to be redone.
How long ago?
We closed, I don't know.
No, how long ago did the work start, though? That's more importantly.
It's been months,
It's been
a long time. So, the whole process, too, just even finding the house, even getting the house, even going through the process in Brighton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
South Shore.
But the whole point of having to go through all that and just having to wait and rebuild and do all this stuff. And
you said
contractors say this, they say this.
Right.
And we got to balance that. The short sales, the whole thing with the bank.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah,
a nightmare.
They said you had to you had to have paperwork in that you're like, this is going to take me 4 days to get together.
All these hoops. They're like, so you can get us to that tomorrow. It's like I work. I can't.
Right.
What do you mean? You want to go?
It's like I got to go to City Hall and all this shit. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
Anyway, bottom line is I've set that as my goal at the very least, the bare minimum. I want to be in there January 1st.
You sure? That's what's up. I thought you would. I thought you might be there for Christmas.
It's a possibility. I think it's.
Yeah. But again, I mean, I don't know. That's rough. Christmas is a Monday though.
Is it?
So yeah,
Oh.
that at least works. That works out pretty well because then they'll probably work.
Well, that's good. I
they'll
get a
probably
night
work
off.
that.
I work Mondays at the
There you-
bar I work
okay.
at, so
There
I
you-
get a night off.
There you go. Hell yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
It's sad. Sad.
I mean, they're not. He's not open.
I
on
almost
that?
said something kind of stupid to you. I was like, when you've been in a job for a really long time. I was like, no, I don't.
Right. Absolutely not.
I don't know what it's like to be at one place for more than 3 months.
No, not that bad.
What was the longest job you ever held?
Honestly, probably the kid I've been detailing with, but that it's been off and on though. I don't work full time for him, but I've been there for a while now, a while. But I don't know. Before that, like,
do you have any good
life again? I
do you have any
lifeguarded for that
good
long.
I quit moments? Do you have any good ones where you're just like, the whole half baked fuck you, but you're
Right.
cool, that
Right.
whole thing. Have you done one of those?
No, like
I got a feeling you have.
I definitely got shitty with some people, but not like that though.
You
like
just no show sometimes.
Like,
or?
no, I've never done that. No,
Yeah.
I've never once done
I think that is like one of the scummiest moves of all time.
Right, I do too.
Unless I have done that, but this will happen a lot. That managers will put you on the schedule when you specifically in
right.
time.
Okay.
Right.
And it's like it's
No,
like, I told
mean
you.
you're on
Right.
the schedule and you just stop coming.
No, I
There's
know.
no requested time. There's
or
no nothing. You just
or
don't
more
show
like
up.
a job like mine where there's only a few guys there. There's less than 10 of us.
Yeah.
We're all there 7:30 to 4 every day. So if someone doesn't show up, it's very weird. It's almost like, oh well, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
it's very weird.
I've had it happen to me 3 times working at the bar I work at where I've
but
worked with a new
if
girl
you work in
and then
retail,
she just doesn't show and you're screwed.
If you
because
work in retail
you're
or
on
food
that
and
shift,
beverage,
though.
you can do that. But what I'm saying, a job like mine,
You
though,
survive, but
you
the
ju-
point is
right.
with bartending, when someone doesn't show up,
you're fucked. I know.
you are done for that night.
Right,
And
no,
it's just you. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a great night.
I get that,
you,
but
you bailed on me.
same
you know what I mean?
same type of thing.
And
Like,
I was pretty cool with all of them. Like, it wasn't like I was a dick to any of these
I
girls
know.
where they'd be like, you know who I'm going to fuck over?
Right.
I can't wait till I'm
no,
a
but-
shift working with Joe. I'm just going to no-show him.
Right. You're like, what the fuck is so bad about this that you just didn't show up?
Yeah.
I get it. No, trust me, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very weird, but if you work in retail or
That happens a
food
lot.
service like
Happens
that,
a lot.
I don't blame you for that at all. But I'm saying like a real like a job where people really really genuinely counting on you. You know what I mean? You're like, what the fuck, But I don't know. I had a couple that like I told you about the guy that I was working for before. He decided to put his hands on me. It's an idiot that he I don't understand that at all. Like
Right.
if I was a real scumbag, you know what I mean? Like you can sue.
Oh, yeah.
I would own that business.
Right.
It's like, come on, man. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all. But that was that was a good one. But
Maybe
it
if
wasn't
you weren't such a bad employee, you wouldn't have to put you in line. You ever think of that?
Oh my! Honest to God, man, I wish I could have gotten some audio of this guy. You would. I would have loved to play it on the show for you guys. He would have cracked the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
Well, he did not stop.
Right.
Literally nonstop. Imagine Bill Burr.
Yeah.
But just fucking. Just complaining about every wrong that's ever been done to him.
Right.
He can just go all fuck. He can go for an hour straight without stopping, and he doesn't need any type of input at all. Which he was ridiculous, man. Yeah, but I always went in. I was like, listen, this isn't working out, and I would be shitty about it. I'd be like, you don't know what you're doing. Like you're telling me that. Like
why would you do that?
Which I just I don't know. Just like to throw a jab or two on my way out
I
the
bet.
door.
I bet. That's what I'm saying. You feel that like I get that like about you.
But I never like blow up or anything. I'm just like, listen, we need to sit down and have a matter of fact conversation about why you suck
give
at
me
your
a raise
job.
by $20 or I'm walking.
No, but I don't know. Oh no, never mind. Actually, it's a little personal. We'll save that one for the car ride home. No, it's just about work. I just didn't want to. I don't want to get too much into it. That's all.
Well, how much is it?
We'll talk after.
No,
and,
it's okay.
and I'll find out the parameters.
Oh.
Well, no, but you were thinking about not quitting your job, but doing something different.
Yes.
So what's up with that?
That's fine.
Right.
That's fine
Okay.
to
Yeah.
say.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Again, I don't
Believe
know.
it or not, James,
because it's a family business.
Yeah,
I
know. Yeah. I
Right.
get it. I don't care about talking.
Okay.
About it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you said yourself that your dad was like, "Listen, I know you don't fucking want to be here." So.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta figure something out.
Right.
Because you're making everybody miserable.
Morale's real low, Joe. It's your fault, you fuck.
Will you please stop?
That's hilarious.
Just, you know what? Just don't come in anyway. No, I have because I feel like I just need a change of pace, anything, and just in general, you know.
You're the fucking wheelman, bro. You need to get out on the road.
I should
You need
start
to get out on the
taking
road.
Anybody need a good wheelman or rob a bank? I'm your guy.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, man, I had a shitty week. Even
Do you
though
ever think of shit like that? You think like,
What?
could I rob a bank? Well, how would I do it? I've mapped out a few scenarios in my head.
we'll talk about that after. But
let's not talk about it on the air. But there's a couple occasions where I'm like, that is perfect.
Right.
Like I've seen a bank before. I'm like, this is like prime for the picking. I'm
Oh.
like, I really like this location.
Again, no.
There's different escape routes, and then you're like, I've seen too many movies.
I got
This
one.
would never work. But
I got one
if
for you.
I was to do it,
I got one for you after.
Okay.
Now, so I had even when you end a relationship, even if you end it, and if you like the person,
yeah,
you know, like, here's what could have happened, dude. Okay, I could easily still be dating this girl, and I would enjoy myself for a while. But eventually,
you know,
I know how this is gonna work
defense
out.
mechanism.
And not even. I'm just. I just know how it's gonna work out. You know.
Yeah.
And so I genuinely when
No, it's not defense. I just know what's gonna happen.
When there's that,
it's not defensive. I'm not pushing him away or anything. I just know this is not gonna work for me.
Can you stop making
But
me
I
laugh?
know
Let me
that
get
I
through
know
this.
for sure that like it's not. I'm not saying I'm not like a guy that can't let somebody in. I'm just saying it's just better that now she's out of my life.
It's been a month. That's
Eventually, I'm
that's
gonna fuck
plenty.
it up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
ruin it. I'm a terrible person. Anyway, it's not a defense mechanism.
No, I don't have intimacy issues. No, but no. So legit, like you know how when you break up with someone, it's shitty, even on your end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Monday,
I don't know if I'm capable of.
Monday I was in a real shitty place. You know, I didn't want to be at work or anything, and I came home after work, and I'm flipping through movies on TV, and I put on the new Chips with Dax Shepard and Michael Pena.
I never saw it. Yeah.
Oh,
I know what
dude,
you're talking about, but yeah.
Dude, it was fucking great, man. It cracked me the fuck up, and it made my fucking day. I wanted to tell you about that, but anyway, now the bank robbery thing. I'm just saying, see that fucking movie. It's on demand. You will love it. I swear to God.
Okay.
Now the bank robbery thing. Do you remember the guy from Brockton? Okay, he went to Brockton High, played hockey. Was one of the first kids to get like big into drugs.
I can
remember,
narrow it down to 3 names. It doesn't matter, but go ahead. I'll know who you're talking
you know
about.
who I'm talking about. Drove a sick car, little Guido looking kid. with the blowouts and shit.
Yeah.
And we used to go over there and party in his garage.
Yeah.
Okay. So he got real into drugs and all that shit.
Yeah.
And
like so many.
right.
Yeah.
And he started to rob banks.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
and he robbed a ton of banks around the South Shore.
No kidding.
And then he went to rob the Webster Bank in Stoughton. And he had a certain MO. What he would do is he would call in a bomb threat to a school that was the furthest school in that town away from the bank. You know what I mean? And
That's actually pretty damn smart.
And so he got away with it in like 4 or 5 different towns. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then
in unrelated news,
and then,
the bank was robbed.
but then since it happened in a that's a federal thing.
Yeah.
The FBI was now looking into it.
Yeah.
And so when it happened in Stoughton, he called in a bomb threat to some school. And then they go, oh, okay, and they went and they were waiting there for him. Yeah, he was.
Awesome.
I remember I was going to work that morning.
So wait a minute, though. I got a question.
Yeah. Dude,
so when
he made about 200 G's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when he did that, wow, that's pretty good.
Right.
So when he did that, still not worth it though. So
No,
when
all they would do is take the draw money. He didn't.
Yeah,
they
but
didn't
I
take
want we'll talk.
One big payday?
Yeah, if I'm going to rob a bank and risk 8 to 10 years of my life, I'm going to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that for anything less than, I'm talking heat money.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm going for a score and I'm out of there. I'm
Right.
not doing, like, what's the average bank robbery? $7,000?
Right, yeah.
Like,
Some
that's the
stupid
average, like,
shit,
$7,000 to
yeah.
$8,000. That's not worth, it's not $1,000 per year? No,
Right.
I'm not doing that. You
Right.
might, like you said, pay $25 a week to stay out of prison. Hell yeah. I'll
Right.
do that in a heartbeat. I'm not.
Right.
Kidding me? $8,000, 8 years of your life? No,
No.
not happening. No,
Yeah.
no.
But again, I think it was a drug thing.
So anyway, of course,
Yeah, hold on. Can we talk about real quick? Heat was such a good movie. Okay,
phenomenal.
That movie came out in 1993, and I watched it like earlier this year. I shit you not. I watched it earlier this year, and I remember thinking, I was like, because the movie still holds up. And I forgot it came out in 93.
Will always.
And I'm watching the movie, and Pacino's watching his big-ass tube TV. And I'm like, why the fuck would they put that in this movie?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, yeah, this movie's fucking 30 years old. That's how good that movie is.
That movie is phenomenal. Also, what gives it away is De Niro's goatee and the shoulder pads that he has in his suit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
Oh yeah,
phenomenal movie.
I loved it.
I mean,
I love
top
the
to bottom,
the De Niro
acting,
the De Niro character,
the gun, the shootout, it's the De Niro character. You want to take scores. You want to be Robert De Niro in that movie.
Right.
You want to be the cop.
Hell
you don't
no.
want to be Al Pacino. You want to be the badass that freaking takes down precious metals and banks and shoots up blocks. You want to be that guy.
Right.
How
Right.
badass is he, dude?
I love
Clean suits. The guy's a man.
Yeah, I'm reading books about fucking titanium and shit, and I was just like,
Done
what
time
a
in
badass.
Folsom. Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved him. Now,
Awesome.
what were you about to,
Anyway.
what did I just derail you from?
Yeah, you derailed me a lot. What I was
sorry.
saying is, so when he showed up to the bank and they were already there, what did they have him on? Did they let him go into the bank and do
Oh, of
the
course.
thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So they
No, of
waited
course.
outside for him to finish.
No,
and
of
then come
course,
out.
dude. Yeah, of course.
Which, for the record,
Even if
was
they-
he? So if he had an MO, did he have a gun? Did he have a note?
Yeah, I believe they had guns. Yeah, it was two guys.
All right. So the point
Yeah.
is the cops had to let them go into the bank,
Right.
and know that hey, something could go wrong, but we got to let them go in there,
Right.
to let them come out. What if there's a hostage situation? That's a risky move on
Maybe-
the cops' part. on the
Maybe
police.
maybe they were passing a note that said we have a gun. I don't know, but
See, that's my thinking is
Yeah.
that you wouldn't actually have a gun, but if you pass a note, be like, "Give me all the money, I have a gun."
Right.
That's what people should do.
Or
and do the hoodie and not the mask.
Right.
There's stipulations.
Right.
There's
Stipulations.
loopholes in the crime.
Now,
yeah.
how about the fucking junkie move? You walk in with a bloody syringe and tell them you're gonna give them AIDS or Hep C, dude. You ever see
How many
those?
times have you done that?
Yeah, never once. Are you kidding? Oh my god. I would never.
Yeah.
No,
Thought
no.
about it.
I was a pretty low. Like now that I look back on it, dude, like seriously, pretty low key. Like as far as as far as addiction goes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, my neighbor, he just got swept up in a drug raid. This one of my buddies, a Puerto Rican guy that lived on my street, and he was all over Fox 25 News.
Why does he? Why is he Puerto Rican?
Taking him out.
Is that
No,
relevant to
I'm
the
just saying he's my boy. I fucking love the guy. And he went in as an addict, and
Yeah.
he's like in the infirmary, like shitting his pants and throwing up and all that shit. And it's like I never went through any of that.
Yeah, yeah.
People go deep.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, it sucked when I stopped, but I wasn't like, oh my god, blah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of like psychological, weird shit, and I don't know, fucking body aches and shit. It was weird, dude. It was completely fucked.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah, I that's what I tell people. I'm
kinda
like,
said
I
that
hope
like
you're
I'm-
always on the
I kinda
outside
said that
looking
like
in.
I was bragging, like, yeah, I wouldn't know because
I don't fucking know.
I'm a far better person than you. Obviously, never shot dope, you fucking scumbag.
Dude, it's so good though. I'm sorry, man.
I was thinking about that today on the way here. For some reason, on the way to pick you up, I thought of it's so funny. We were talking about spending $25 a week to stay out of jail. Would you do it? And all this stuff.
Right.
And Kenny Capozzi, our WEMF brother now,
Compatriot.
yeah, he has a joke where he goes, doing heroin. He goes, it gave you something to do. Like every day, it was like, hey, I need to get $10 today, or else I'm going to be in a lot of pain.
Right. That's so true.
I just need to do it. I need to find $10. It's like just
10. I mean, 10. That's nothing. I mean,
yeah, but in general, he's just saying, this is what I need to get today in order to just be,
Right.
to work
Right.
it out. So
It's
I
tr-
always just
it's
thought
the
that
truth.
was funny. He did
Yeah.
another thing where he was talking about it. He goes, hey, when people say heroin, oh, it's the worst thing ever. It's horrible. He goes, yeah. He goes, it's incredible. He goes, that's why I wasted 10 years of my life on it.
Right.
He goes,
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He goes, it doesn't suck. It's a lot of. It's really great.
I
actually."
have a bit too. With the fucking
Yeah.
there's a reason they call it dope.
Yeah.
It is dope.
Yeah.
Legit.
Yeah.
That's why rappers, when they say they do something fun or whatever, they're like, yo, that shit's dope. That's the word is right there.
Yeah,
I love it.
It needs work.
No, that's not how I do the bit. It comes out a lot better than that. I know.
Anyway.
Now, dude, I love your little fucking wooden beer carrier that you got. Get that on the camera real quick. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Look at this fucking thing.
This is handmade.
He's got a handmade wooden.
Handmade in Switzerland.
And it's got the bottle opener on the end and everything.
It's got the bottle opener over here on the
Dude.
end. These are roughly $45 a piece.
Wow. That's what's up. No, dude, that's so worth it.
I told you this was a gift from my brother-in-law
Right.
for Christmas a few years back.
No, but if you
But
want
he's
one,
he's an
hit up-
excellent craftsman.
Right.
And hit up the show
If
or
you'd li-
something.
right.
And I could have him send one out to you for a price. Obviously, I don't know what that would be,
But
but I'm sure we could negotiate.
You said $45.
I was kidding.
Oh, you don't know
handmade in
that?
Switzerland. I was just fucking around.
I
had
thought
no
he
idea.
really did sell them for $45.
No, he doesn't sell them. He just made it as a thing for everybody. But they are very nice.
Dude, he needs.
And I'm sure it's a sin that there's Coors Lights in here for all the beer snob ass wipes out there. But I don't care. That's what I like to do.
Not if your mountains are cold, dude. Or blue.
It matters. Now that we brought it up, but I hate people that do that.
What?
That are just like, oh, you drink Coors Light.
Oh, yeah. No.
It's like, yeah, because I feel like drinking a lot of beers. I can't drink your shit.
Right.
Without throwing up or having to take a crap every 2 seconds.
I can't drink 12 not your father's root beers.
No, not your father's root beers are for fucking losers.
No,
I'm talking about this is a Dogfish Head 185-minute.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Well,
is it cold? Is it wet?
Is it cold and wet?
Will I get a buzz?
Is there alcohol in it?
Thank you.
No,
That's all I really need to know. Does it not taste like ass? Fine.
That reminds me of my friend in college one time he was doing laundry with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he was washing his towels, and he puts it in a cold water wash.
Yeah.
And she's like, "You wash your towels in cold water?" And he's like, "Yeah, why? What do you mean?" She's like, "You're supposed to wash like whites and stuff like that in hot water." And he's like, "Listen, as long as it involves my clothing and soapy wetness, I'm good with it." And he just walks out of the laundry room.
I always do cold. You do cold. That's every
cold. What do you mean cold?
Like the washing machine usually says cold, warm, cold.
Oh no, right.
You know,
but not for towels though. Like
yeah, but it doesn't.
You know
I always just do cold.
I wash it on hot. Do it on hot. Colors you do on hot. You know, because you don't want them to run. I learned that from the wedding singer.
That's something I wanted to bring up. Not laundry, but we were just talking.
I was about to say,
beer.
really? Because I'm done with the show then. What the fuck?
This is what I was. We were just talking about beers and everything, and whatever.
Spit it.
What is your favorite time to drink a beer?
Oh, now, wow.
Like
that could be taken so many ways.
I know.
Yeah, okay. Time of day?
The reason why I bring this up, no, not time of day. I mean, like after.
Like occasion.
Occasion.
Okay.
So, like the reason why I thought of this, because lately I've been working on my house, a lot of manual labor, painting, yard work, stuff like that. And when I get home, I'm like, I can't wait to drink an ice cold beer, and I just kill it. I love it. It just tastes perfect.
Right.
And I was like, man, this is like one of my favorite things. I think is like when I was painting, or like especially when you do yard work, right?
Right.
You mow the lawn. Especially when you mow the lawn on a hot day and you get an ice cold beer, you're like, oh,
right.
Like that's a great time to have an ice cold beer. You know what I'm saying? Now.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. So what's yours? What's your favorite time to have Mountain Dew? There's no time like the present. I love Mountain Dew.
Right when I crack my eyes in the morning, before my feet hit the floor, I'm drinking Mountain Dew.
God. I understand how much of a hick you are sometimes.
Dude,
it's absurd.
Hillbilly rocket fuel, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah. Now, can I answer your question now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Ideal trash.
Ideal time. My favorite time to drink a beer. All right.
You're gonna say something like the morning?
Not even.
When I wake up.
Not even, dude. Okay.
I got a good one too. Go ahead.
Summertime.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
It's when one of those days where you're not working, so you know you're gonna be drinking early.
Okay.
Okay. And you're grilling for lunch. Okay. And you get everything prepared. What you're gonna grill? Meats, veggies, whatever.
This is specific.
I'm saying everything's ready to go. You get everything on the grill, and you're starting to cook, and you're like, all right, now it's time to crack this beer. I want to get 2 beers down before I have this food.
A beer by the grill.
That, dude, sure.
Right before you throw the meat on.
For sure.
I'm on board with you on that.
Absolutely.
I used to love doing that.
Ideally on the 4th of July.
Ooh. Yeah.
Seriously.
It's amazing how, like, even different drinks can be different scenarios. It's like what you need.
I was also...
Not necessarily what you need, but, like, what tastes better.
I was just about to say...
certain...
I was just about to say also, like, whatever the on a Friday night, first night of the weekend, after you go home and you're like rushing almost to get ready and shit because it's Friday, you had work or whatever, so you go out, you rush to get ready and you get to the bar at 9 o'clock and you're like, all right, I'm gonna get trashed tonight, but first I'm gonna have a beer. And the first drink of the night is a beer, and it's always that one. I always enjoy it
because
right. I'm like after this, I'm switching to Tito's. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be awesome.
I'm on board with you on that one.
I love that shit.
Okay, I like that.
And I also there are 3 certain dudes that we know from from Maine, the Sebago days.
Yes.
I love to drink beers with them specifically.
So
you know?
the person matters to you.
For sure, dude. They got me drinking beers.
I wasn't thinking of that scenario. I was
Right.
thinking, but you are right. Certain people.
They got me drinking. They used to give me so much shit about it, and I would just like every so often while we were drinking, I'm like, all right,
have a beer.
I'd have a few Captains and Coke and get a little buzz going, and then switch to Bud Light and be like, all right,
I think that happens because like when you drink underage. You tend not to get beers because they're tougher to transport.
Those maniacs always fucking did, though.
But the point is, that you need to have, like, your first thought is, like, we need to get a bottle because I can put it in a backpack.
You can conceal it.
I shove it in my pants, or I can. It's easier to carry around. I can mix it with soda and no one will notice.
I concur.
So you start with that.
I concur.
I started with puckers and vodka.
Wow.
That was my thing.
Damn.
And Gatorade bottles. I would mix the two of those.
Yeah.
That was my jam.
Oh, we did vodka and Gatorade, straight up.
But like it was only a little bit of Gatorade. It was puckers because it gives it the color. And then you would do vodka, so it'd be like 2 booze and there's a little bit of Gatorade, but you'd never know.
We'd get the 32-ounce Gatorade. And you know like how it has the big belly on the top?
Yep.
Drink it down to the belly.
Yeah.
Fill it back.
The level
fill it.
Oh yeah.
Fill it back up with whatever the liquor was.
Yep.
That's it, dude. That's it. You know.
You just gotta get this.
It honestly, it was. I don't know.
That was the best though because it was forbidden.
Those were the days.
Yeah,
I loved it.
But I was talking about context and like alcohol too. Like I don't drink twisted teas, but when I'm on a beach, I want a twisted tea.
Okay,
and
see?
It tastes amazing.
Or
I've had twisted teas in other contexts. I'm like, why'd I do this?
Right.
I should have had a beer. I should have had a whiskey and ginger or something like that. I'm never happy. Like you don't drink twisted tea. It will roof over you.
Right.
You know, there's just it's
right.
not possible.
I was just about to say
your feet have to be in the sand and you got you need to be on a beach, and when you get a twisted tea in a red cup with ice.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
That is
now.
I could drink them all day.
Also
there's just much alcohol content as a beer.
Right.
It's a little more in some cases.
Now I love twisted teas on a boat.
On a boat.
Those are the shit. Yeah,
Ooh,
that is the shit.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's just something like they just go down so easy.
Yeah.
You know, they're the shit.
That's cool. I could agree. I'm on board.
But
with
like
that.
you said though, like
you know what though,
you should when you see somebody at a house party like not somewhere near a beach. You know, on a Saturday night, and they got a 12-pack of Twisted Tea.
Oh, cut the shit.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
Right.
Well, not guys. Probably, it's always a girl.
Yeah.
If it's a dude drinking Twisted Teas, I'd be like, you need to go.
you
who need to leave.
Oh, one of our friends, your roommate from college, who has all the metrosexual Guido friends.
Yes.
They fucking love those shits, dude.
No, they did.
I'm telling you, dude.
Vodka. That's all those people drink.
No, I'm telling you, man. I know for a fact.
All right.
But they love vodka, but they will drink Twisted Teas straight up. They'll pound
I got
them.
in when I
was
working at the liquor store and I was still in college. I would get wine every so often.
Okay.
We would get boxes of wine to like just pound before
I still
we
haven't
went out.
conquered that booze yet, man. I can't do it.
You will.
I don't like it.
I do. Same exact way.
Okay.
Well, for sure.
I am trusting you. Believe me.
Yeah, but maybe you won't because what ends up happening is when you have a girlfriend, that's when you end up starting drinking.
Right.
That's the truth. Like my girl would always have wine.
Yeah. Well, way to twist that knife, Joe.
Yeah, you know what needs to be done.
I'm just kidding.
Clean yourself up. So you broke up with her. Okay.
Clean yourself
up.
Hey, call in, please. This number's 617-903. I will read the text live on air if Joe makes me. I'm sorry in advance.
So what I'm saying is when your girl and you're hanging out and she's like, hey, I'm going to have a glass of wine. You want some wine? You're like, yeah, screw it. Because she's up. She's already doing it. She's going to bring you over a glass. Yeah, okay. So you just do it. And, like, I will drink white wine with that's how I started. I drink white wine. It was like it was not Chardonnay is garbage, by the way. It tastes like piss.
Okay.
Horrible. I mean, I'm not a wine. Chardonnay is garbage.
Okay.
I drink like Pinot Grigio or something like that with some ice cubes in it.
Right.
It's cold. It's wet. I'm watching TV with you.
Right.
We're hanging out. Sure. And then it's like, oh, I got a glass of red. I like the white, so yeah, I'll try it. I'll see if I can get into it. When I had red before, it wasn't good, but when you're just chilling and you just need a sip on something, it's something to do. It occupies your hands.
Now,
that's really all it comes down to. It's like when you smoke butts, people are like, I just need something to like.
Here's the one.
The same kind of.
The one time that I did, I got wine drunk once. Legit shit faced on wine.
Happy drunk.
It was when great.
It is a great drunk.
Horrible hangover. But
good buzz though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
so
what
we were drinking was actually, you know what? It was with a lady, as a matter of fact. Okay.
See?
But this was in college. This is
Men will do anything.
This is
as
a
far
long,
as just to appease you. You know, make sure she's all right.
This was a long time ago, and it was just to try it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so she mixed up some white. I think it was Pinot Grigio. She mixed up
Pinot Gris.
Pinot Grigio,
So
right?
you're very much in the.
I'm in the know.
You're on the slang term.
I'm in the know. No, so
it's the Pinot Gris.
But she had Pinot Grigio, and then she had these weird. They were like wine spritzer seltzers.
Okay.
Like you know,
I know what you're
because
talking about.
Pinot's a white wine.
Yep.
And this spritzer, if you pour it into a glass, it looks just like soda water, but it was an alcoholic beverage.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so she was mixing those up.
Oh, okay.
And so it was like a spritzer.
Yeah.
But made with a wine cooler.
Yeah.
And then those were good. I had a great time that night.
I mean, for anybody that's even
bummed.
thinking about dabbling with wine,
Yeah.
I would say, and I'm not an expert by any means, so I think this is relevant to the people that are just starting out, because I'm just starting out.
Right.
No Chardonnay.
Okay.
And if you're gonna go to red wine, start with Pinot Noir. A buddy of mine who like sells wine, is big into wine, knows all this stuff, gone to vineyards, and he works for a wine company.
Right.
Said if you're just starting out with red wine and you want to try something out, and you're like, oh, I should probably get into this because I'm getting to be 30 years old, because this is what's supposed to happen.
This is what old men do.
This is what you're supposed to do. You start with Pinot Noir because it's the easiest to do. And you know what? Pinot Noir is good.
Wow. Now, see, I went to a wine tasting with a female comedian in Maine.
Oh yeah,
and you know her, obviously. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
And we were up there I forget why we even went up, some stupid shit.
Yeah.
And so we went to a wine tasting, and I loved Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, okay.
That's a red, correct? Am I thinking right?
That would be white.
Oh,
sir.
is it white?
Blanc.
Oh, that's What? Okay, then what is it? Sauvignon what?
What?
So the red,
Cabernet Sauvignon.
That's
red.
what it was.
Okay.
That shit was good. Yeah. Okay. My
I love your
bad.
expert opinion on wine. It's like those
Dude.
people be like, it has fruity notes. It has an excellent smell, a little bit of hickory. And you're like, James, what do you think? Oh, the Cabernet Sauvignon? That shit is good.
That shit's fire, bro.
you leave literally nothing. You have to contribute nothing other than that shit is good. I love that.
Dude,
Yo, pass me another glass, man. Leave the bottle. I love it.
Is that the new segment on the show, Jimmy's Wine Corner?
Jimmy's Wine Corner.
Yeah.
We should do that. We should just put a glass of wine. Be like, tell me what you think of this. And you'll try your best to be eloquent, and it'll just come out like.
That's great.
That's what I meant to say.
Tell me.
We need to tell everybody that's not listening about our bet that we're going to do.
Oh, okay. I
We
do
should
like
lay the
that.
groundwork here.
I do like that.
And we should establish the rules. We got Dave here to witness it.
Yes.
Okay, so we came up with an idea of bet that we're going to have, and it's going to start today. Well, coming today.
Well, yeah, no, we're going to plan it right now, and
Okay.
then once we need to.
Should we give ourselves like a month?
Oh, let's
to do this.
I want to.
Right,
I
let's
want
bounce some ideas off.
No,
this.
yeah, but I like our idea though. The CDs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You
so
know what
we're
I'm
gonna
saying?
Start with
Tell
5 CDs.
Tell them what the plan is anyway.
Okay. So any 5 CDs doesn't matter.
Right.
We're gonna start. I mean, it kind of matters, but whatever. We're gonna pick 5 CDs.
Right.
Go on Craigslist and do the barter thing, and we're gonna see who can get the best end game product
Right.
after starting with 5 CDs.
Now,
in the barter
CDs,
system.
why would anyone?
See, that's what
we don't know.
See, that's what I'm
They
saying.
might
No,
want 'em.
this is what
That's
I want.
We're gonna
This
go
is
with.
this is what we're
'Cause
wondering.
it's what we both have.
Right.
Yeah.
That we don't care about giving away. Like, we're not going to be like, dude, like, get your cell phone and see what you can get.
That's
for.
what
Like,
I'm saying.
We're not
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to do that. We're going.
So what? But let's see what he can.
What else do you think we could both put up on the barter list at Craigslist and see
that
who
you
could
both
get
have. I think the music idea is a good idea. I just don't think that like you're
The
gonna get
CD?
a response.
Yeah.
That's why we're going to give
Fuck.
ourselves like a month. But that's like kind of the beauty of it.
Yeah, but you want something
That's
that
the best part of it, though.
No,
It's
but
like
I-
you got to get somebody to give you a better thing.
Yeah.
You got to work your way up.
No, but
from
if
that.
we could still start with something that's like inexpensive and
Is there a shirt? Like, do you have
that
a shirt?
that might be a
Start
better
with
idea.
a shirt that you want to get rid of.
That
Like,
might be
it
a
doesn't matter
better.
what- Start
and,
with
and
a shirt.
put it up though. I mean, we'll have to lie. I feel like, and we'll have to just be like, "Wow, brand new shirt. I got it as a present. Didn't wear it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Didn't fit right.
Right.
Start with that.
Just looking
Okay.
at. Right, you know what I'm saying?
Something like that.
I
Do you
think.
have any old like jerseys? Like any like?
Not the one that I would because it would be in shitty shape. Someone would know it wasn't new.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like nothing like that. But
Okay.
I got like I don't know, dude. I got a fucking bazillion like button downs and shit.
We'll
like,
figure it out.
Yeah,
We
I think we
both
should
do
do
an inventory.
Yeah,
with each
either like
other.
an article of clothing or something. Something.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out though.
But I think that could be fun.
Dude, no, this idea is great.
Yeah.
The only thing I was even at all apprehensive about was the CDs because like we're into it because you thought of it. You know what I mean? But someone else might be like, what the
hell
fuck
am I
is
gonna
it?
do with these? No, but I
Exactly.
feel like we could pull it up. This got to be. Listen. if I've learned anything in this world, it's that people are goddamn nuts, and there's some
you know what?
wackos
We're
out
going
there.
with the CDs.
If
Fuck
we go
it.
with CDs, we'll find somebody.
And,
we'll probably find the same guy.
No, the thing
He'll
is
be like,
though,
I just collect them, and I'll take yours. I'll take yours.
the thing is,
and
no,
we'll
but
barter.
no matter what happens, like even if whatever fucking weird shit, I don't know, something funny is gonna come from this.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna like who the fuck would? Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly,
I want to know. I have to know.
What if Scotty hits us up?
That's your boy. I had to snap that.
Oh man,
you got to explain it now.
That was so funny.
You gotta
Yeah.
explain
Now the joke is that in my neighborhood in Brockton, there's a special needs kid who he's beloved in the community. You know what I mean? He's the type of kid where
we talked about this.
Yeah.
There is a special needs somebody, and I feel like just about every other neighborhood.
You need a radio to rally around. You know
radio. Oh, man.
Legit.
But I feel like that happens. Like in your head, you can think of either a homeless person or somebody.
Remember the Charlie Chan's mom?
Right. Like, yeah, there's just some people in your neighborhood that everybody, or your community, that everybody knows and everybody is friendly with.
Right.
And so this is one of
and
those
this kid, Scotty, he's my age, but he's severely mentally disabled. Yeah. And again, everyone loves this kid. If I ever heard of someone other than myself talking shit about this kid, I'd fucking kill him. And but I'm just kidding. I would never talk shit. I'm not talking shit at all. But the thing is, though, I mean, he's mentally challenged, and so he doesn't know, he doesn't understand what he's doing. But he loves hip hop music, and he also he can't really operate an iPod or anything like that. So he uses CDs still, and he walks around with his Discman. And he listens to nothing.
And by the way, he just has a Discman.
Right. Just no
iPod. No
right.
nothing.
No phone, no iPod, no nothing. Just a Discman that he can stop and start and change the songs on and all that. And he just walks around with his headphones blaring, rapping every fucking lyric on these CDs, okay? And the best part is he's a scrawny, tall, white kid, okay? And when an N-bomb comes, you think he skips it? No, he don't. Okay, he don't. He's walking down the streets of Brockton, Massachusetts, dropping N-bombs on the reg. Okay?
On the reg.
This kid is a legend, I'm telling you. And I swear, and again, he's beloved by the community because
he's got the best pass I've ever seen.
Dude, I'm telling you, if I, oh man. It's just one of those things, man. Right. Nobody would ever
so the whole thing
fuck
was
with that kid.
I Snapchatted because I was at a restaurant that's in that neighborhood.
Right.
And I saw him walking up. I'm like, that's Scotty.
Right.
I knew him because of you.
Right.
And then I was like, that's him. So I Snapchatted Corbin. I'm like, Scotty's out here.
He's on the prowl, baby.
Yeah. And he was, he was jamming the fuck out. Just pacing back and forth in front of that area for a while.
Right.
Before it left, but he tends to be in one area and then he goes to another area.
I almost feel like it's a childish type thing where he's like performing or he wants people to see him rapping because he does know every fucking word. Yeah, and he almost wants to show that off. I feel like so he'll kind of like. He'll do like one track in one spot and then move on. Fucking all the while.
It's so hard not to laugh.
No, but dude, the only funny thing about it is the N-words, man. I'm sorry. It's just this kid. There's no planet in the universe where he belongs dropping N-bombs, and it just. Oh my! It's so endearing, though. That's what it is. It's like he doesn't know any better, and he's only doing it. Purely because he really enjoys the fuck out of it. That's all he wants out of that.
That's all he does. That's what he's passionate about. That's what he does.
Right.
And God bless him. That's what makes him happy.
I think it's awesome that it's hip hop, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, you're probably
that's
right.
so. I mean, I don't know how he got into it because I feel like the only people that he knew for a long time were his parents. Who
right.
Who
I don't know.
Whatever. I really think it's funny that he got into hip hop, some hardcore like rap. It's so funny, man. And the kid is the sweetest kid ever. He really is. He can,
because I was just about to say, how many times in your neighborhood and you're around that area will people like roll down the window and be like, Scotty?
Right.
Like, they know exactly. Everyone knows who he is.
And nobody stops and like,
no one would.
Nobody's shitty with him though. Like, dude, I don't know.
Plus, it's fairly obvious.
Right. That's exactly.
All right,
you can tell. Yeah, you can tell by his gait. You know what I mean? Just him moving down the street that there's something going on. And but no one says it like they genuinely do it. Like let's show Scotty some love. It's never like fucking with
He's doing his thing, man.
Right? Yeah, and they're never fucking with the mentally challenged kid. It's nothing like that ever. People genuinely like Dude.
I told you there was a kid in my neighborhood that I think he either worked at like Shaw's or like close by.
Right.
And he would walk down my street, and he had the greatest T-shirt collection I've ever seen in my entire life.
Right.
Every time that kid walked down the street, he was wearing a different T-shirt. And it was always cool.
Right.
And I was like, what? I need his wardrobe. Like, this is unbelievable.
Right.
But he was just in his, but that was probably his thing. I work at Shaw's and I buy badass T-shirts. And that's like, that was it. And I don't know who bought him. I mean, maybe he bought, I don't know. He always had like just something fucking cool, like a band or like a Marvel, like with like, all the, like, it'd be like Wolverine, like a cool ass shirt. That like, I'm like, Jesus Christ! I mean, he's in everything. Like he had all these. I was like, Jesus, good for him.
That's
like,
fucking great.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it's weird to be jealous of his.
Yeah, right. Right.
I was like, I'm gonna have to take the shirt right off this kid's back.
Right. Oh man. Yeah. No, dude, I keep you keep triggering something in my brain that like. I don't know, something that reminded me of something that happened.
Thought?
Yeah, well, no, but it wasn't a show note. Nothing that I wanted to get to. You just,
yeah.
I thought of something and it went as soon as it came back, But that sounds like a fucking skit on like SNL, like someone breaking into like their mentally challenged neighbor's house to be like,
SNL would never go there.
I fucking love that T-shirt. I need to have it. And then they catch you. They catch you.
I got to be honest. I was
ransacking his fucking.
When the we've mentioned this several times. We're both from Brockton, but when it creeps up into you.
The Brocktonian?
Oh,
man.
And when it creeps up into you, you get weird about it.
Yeah.
Like you go, oh, damn it.
You're embarrassed, right?
Yeah,
yes.
I am. It's probably for anybody that's from like a, not the best of areas, but you think of certain things that maybe other people would never think of.
Right.
But I was at a show last night, and I was standing in the back of the restaurant, and they had a bunch of lockers with T-shirts in them that they sell.
Okay.
They're wide open. And they were right behind me. I'm like,
right.
Oh, this is too easy.
Right.
I'm not going to do it because it's not much of a challenge.
Yeah.
But I really want to steal a T-shirt.
Right. Like I want one of these damn shirts.
Oh, yeah. I want to do it so
That's so
bad.
funny.
And it's one of those things where it does it, you're like, I'm an adult. I'm 30 years old. Like, stop it.
Right.
But in your head, you're like, but for old time's sake, just swipe one of these T-shirts right quick. Come on. They were cool, too.
Yeah.
I should have done it. Yeah, I regret not doing it.
Really?
I don't regret doing it. I regret
That's
not doing
funny,
it. Because if I got caught, I'd be like, I'll pay you.
Come on.
Because now that you're an adult, you'd be like, I'll just pay you.
Right.
I was just kidding.
Right. Yeah. It's a gag. I'm a comedian.
I'll pay you double. Let me
right. I do jokes for a living.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So what are you gonna say about that? You seem like you had a thought about the whole product.
Dude,
when it creeps up on you.
I don't know.
I had a thing like that too.
Oh
like,
no.
My mother, every time we go to the mall or any mall, didn't have to be Brockton or Westgate or anything like that. It'd be like,
right.
Like if you were shopping around, it'd be like, throw the bags in the front seat, put the front seat forward. We don't want anybody looking in and seeing.
Right.
They'll break a car window for less. You hide that.
Right.
A backpack, anything. Just don't stuff it under the seat. No one can see that.
Right.
I did it on our way in here.
Yeah.
I took the bag in the back seat. I put it under the seat. I don't want anybody to look in and be like, it was a backpack. Do you know what's in it? Nope. Only one way to find out.
Right.
And this isn't a bad area.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not,
No, it's a good area.
Yeah, I don't think anything would happen. But in your head, you're like, not worth the risk.
Oh, yeah. No, my, the Brockton thing that had me dying. Oh, Jesus, excuse me.
Get it together.
My now defunct girlfriend, one of her friends, we're out at dinner.
I can't take it anymore.
And I'm sorry, dude. And so we're out eating, and my girlfriend was just being like a smart ass, you know what I mean? Like, we something came up about about like groping, like how like women like, it's a real thing, like just out in bars, like
around the subway or whatever.
Right, creepy dudes, literally, like you'll be drunk in a bar and like looking in the opposite direction, and someone will just grab your tit, and you turn to look, and there's like 10 dudes, and you're like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? And so my girl goes,
who has 10 close friends like that? I would know, honestly. I think out of my friends, someone would be like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, but like in a crowded bar, like just a crowd of people, like someone could just reach across. You never know.
Yeah.
And so my girl, just being a smart ass, she's like, well, what would you do if, or someone brought it up. Someone said something like, oh, to their boyfriend, what would you do if someone grabbed my tip, blah blah blah, or whatever.
Yeah.
And they all had their they said whatever, perfectly reasonable answers. And she's like, my girl goes, what would happen if someone grabbed my tit or whatever? I was like, you fucking kidding me? I was like, I would knock some teeth down some fucking throats.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck if my girl's hair is on fire. Like, you tell me about it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't fucking talk to her. And then one of her friends immediately goes, "So, James, where are you from?" you know what I mean? Just straight up, you know. And
See, I thought you were gonna go the other
and
way.
it was so.
I give him a high five.
She was trying to be like sly about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it was so transparent. I was like,
Right.
I was like, fuck. You
Yeah,
know?
because sometimes you do say some things where you realize how psychotic it might sound.
Yeah.
And the lady, like,
Yes.
probably
Yes.
should have toned it back a little bit.
100%, dude.
I think that comes with like, dude, I never thought I'd say this, but have another sip of Mountain Dew. What is going on with you right
it's
now?
just, again, man, I got a tickle in
Get
my
it together.
I got a frog in my throat.
I think that happens. I don't know if this is where you're from or just how you're raised, but my competitiveness level is like a
dude
12.
Yeah.
I am abnormally competitive. I know this about myself. It's a problem.
Same.
It's a problem.
Same, dude. Yeah.
And I think that happens when you realize that not everybody is that way. Like, because my family is that way.
Right.
A lot of people in my family are that way.
Right.
And my friends are that way. And even my friends think I'm psychotic competitively, but with video game, anything.
Right.
And I am. I know that. But you don't realize it until maybe you meet somebody from another state or like, I think I told you, me and my dad were on a cruise, and it was work related. So there was a lot of people that we either work with or potentially could work with,
right?
Or, all this shit. And we ended up playing basketball against each other. And now it's been like 10 years since we played basketball against each other. For a reason, because blood was shed, like, for a long time. He elbowed me in the nose when I was, like, 13. Like,
really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
really?
So we had vicious battles. And everybody in my family, like, when my dad was younger and he played my uncle, he was younger and I wasn't even around.
Right.
They had, when they played in the driveway, no layups.
Right.
That's the rule here.
Wow.
You will get put through the garage door. There's no
wow.
layup. If it's game point, I'm putting you through that. They would open the garage doors because people get checked so bad into them when they went up that they had to open them so you could go, had somewhere to go.
Right.
So you could go through. So we end up like, he's like, I'm going to go work out. I'm like, I'm going to go hang out at the basketball court and shoot around, just whatever.
Right.
So then I was playing with this other dude who was like, he's younger. He's maybe like, maybe like freshman at college, like maybe, like 18.
Right.
And we're just, shooting around, and then this other guy comes up, and we introduce ourselves because that kid was the son of, like, a guy that was an agent that was on the cruise, and then the guy that came up was an agent. We're just kind of talking. He's like, oh, my dad.
Right.
So, at this point, we know that there's a business sort of relationship there.
Right.
And my dad comes up, and he's like, you guys just want to play you guys want to play, like, 2-on-2? And I'm like, in my head, I'm going, this isn't a good idea. Because we barely know these people. They don't know that we can be extremely competitive, but also not like kill each other.
Right.
It's a game.
Right.
You play to win, and you are competitive, but we can separate those things.
Right.
And so we get going. He's like, the guy goes, how about the old guys versus the young guys? And I was like, this is a bad idea. This is not good. I knew it wasn't going to go well. Sure enough, you start off, this is all fun. Within like the first 2 points scored, it's on.
Right.
This is a game now.
Right.
I'm hand checking him. I'm putting it on him. He's putting it on me. Like he's elbowing me a little bit, digging on it because it's been a while. So there's some pent up frustration.
Right.
And which I think is good to get it out. And he calls a ticky tack foul on me. I'm like, oh fuck you. So we're up, and then. So we're into it, and I'm giving it to him. He's giving it to me. Then we start talking shit, and I go, "You couldn't go anywhere on this court. You're too old. It's over now. You used to beat me when I was, 13. It's not
right.
Just giving him shit, and we're going back and forth. So he pump fakes one way, right? He does this little. He used to always do this move when I was a kid.
You saw it coming.
He used to fake left, go right, and go up for the shot. But when I was a kid, I couldn't reach him because he was 6'3", and I was a little shit.
Right
now.
Right.
Sorry, bud. It's over.
Yeah.
And he did this little fake to the left, and I just wait. I didn't even bite. I just waited for him to do it, and I counted him to come over. And as soon as he did, I was above him. Like, he was like this way to shoot. I was looking down on him when he was shooting it. And I knew I was going to get it. And I got it so bad that I cuffed it at the block.
Right.
And I spiked it back down into the floor. I didn't even send it out. Like, when you get a piece of it and you can send it up, it might go straight up, or it might go
If
like,
you swat it
at an upward
backwards,
angle.
that's
Or if
unreal.
You swat backwards,
Yeah,
it's great.
that's
But when you
unreal.
swat it down,
Right.
and
Not even
spike
swat
like
it. You
a
just catch it.
volleyball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like a volleyball.
You slam dunk it to the floor.
He set me, and I spiked it.
Right.
I hit that so hard, I put it right back into the floor. It bounced off the floor. It hit the netting. And I went, get that weak shit out of here. Don't ever come back with that. They both froze.
Right.
The two, my teammate and his teammate, they both froze. They looked at us.
Right.
And then we go to check up. I'm like, check up. So I go there. I go to check him. He goes, we got to pull it back. He goes, we might have to work with these, like, this guy, like, just pull it back. I go,
right.
I got you. They don't. And he's like, yeah.
10-4.
And then we just started we were laughing when we got off the court. I'm like, did you see their faces?
Right.
They had, like, they just couldn't. They were like, these guys are nuts.
Right.
I'm like, that's when you realize that maybe not everybody is the way, but
not at all.
Especially with my father or like anybody like that, it's like, no, we're here to win.
Now,
and it is brutal.
Yeah. See, I never. My dad had a fucking wicked bad knee, so we never did the sports thing together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which it sucked, but it didn't.
It's probably a good thing.
You know, right? No, seriously, dude. Seriously, but you know, that's so funny. But dude, you should have seen when I would play racquetball with Jimmy Akiba and Sean Carter. Yeah, they would be fucking straight mortified sometimes. You know what I mean? Because like we'd be in the gym in a glass racquetball court. And, you know, like, something would happen. I'd be like, shit, motherfucker! And people, like, on the treadmill would, like, pick their heads up from watching TV. You know what I mean? And it
echoes in a
oh, dude. Right. And they would just kind of, you know, like, visibly were uncomfortable. But I'm like, I'm having fun, though. Right, yeah.
I know it doesn't look like it, but this is fun.
Yeah. Legit. Hold on one sec. Super producer Dave.
And there's nothing worse than when you have, like, when you're really getting into something like that, or like you're playing golf.
Right.
I played golf when you get a random partner.
Oh,
you know, if you're with two of your buddies,
you get thrown into
you get a fourth.
You get
when you get a fourth,
right? Or you
that
get
is
a twosome
bad scenario.
You know, sometimes when you get a fourth, that's
I just don't like it because you don't know who you're going to play with.
Right.
And, like, I'd say maybe one time out of 10 you get somebody that's actually cool to play with.
But if it's two twosomes though, that's not. You know what I mean? That's not.
It's
bad
just
at all.
rare that the random people you get hooked up with are cool.
Right.
Other than that, they usually like you don't gel well because. You know, I will smoke weed on a golf course, and they obviously do not.
Right.
So, like, pretty much every time. Anyway, one time, what bothers me more than anything is when I'm playing, I get, you know, like I said, I'm competitive, but I get passionate. I get upset when I don't do well, and I, you know, whatever.
Right.
Especially with golf. Like, I'll throw a club, I get upset.
Right.
I know it's irrational, like, that I would be good at it. I don't play it all the time. I'm not a pro, but you get, like, you know,
right.
And then the guy hits you with that line. He just goes, "It's just a game."
Oh my god!
And you go, "Oh yeah? Why don't I wrap that fucking club I just threw around your neck? Don't tell me you don't know me. Get the fuck out of it." So I'm upset. You're not. You better. Fuck.
Right? Yeah.
You lose your mind.
Right.
You're like, yeah, but you know what? It is just a game, and you know what? I can get upset. It is a game, and I know it's just a game, and I'm upset about this game right now.
Exactly, and not only that, but it's like I'll leave this on the golf course. Like, don't worry, buddy.
Right,
I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine.
This isn't gonna ruin my day, but right now I am upset, and I will show it, and I don't care, and whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what? The next hole, I probably won't give a shit. And when I walk off this course, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go home and beat my wife because of this. I'm literally.
I'm gonna have beers in the clubhouse, and this is gonna be. You know?
And I'll be like, "What a jackass I am!"
Right.
I was throwing shit. I know it's stupid.
Right.
It's dumb. You know, you just don't care anymore.
No, I get you 100%.
But yeah, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
To get upset.
I agree.
I feel like the only judgment-free zone left now is when you see a preview at a movie and you get to immediately just go like, "That's a piece of shit," and you only saw it for like 10 seconds, and you're just like, "Believe that? Why'd they even make it? It's horrible." And now everything else you say that about, you're an asshole. But
right?
Movie previews still hold up.
Yeah,
you could just watch them and just look like whoever you would, just be like.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be a good one,
dude. That's the problem now. Is like those you know, they make the movie previews now.
Yeah.
It's a different like there are production studios that only make the preview.
You told me about this.
Isn't that fucked, dude? They have nothing to do with like the regular production.
Are they big into like? I'm assuming because it's marketing. They must be huge into psychology and like if we show this at this time,
I think so.
This language, this line, this
right.
This is going to spark interest here, and this demographic will like to see that.
Right.
At this specific time, we show this preview on this program. You know, like there's definitely something to that.
I agree.
I mean, obviously, like if you were. if you were going to do the new like Transformers movie and it was like a advertisement on the pay-per-view before a UFC event, that'd be a very obvious thing to try to do.
Right.
Or like Fox Sports 1 when they have a UFC event, you'd be like, we're going to show this action movie preview, you know,
Dude,
what is it? It's
all
the
Expendables.
Expendables 8.
Right.
You know, let's show it. Or even Fast and Furious 27.
Right.
You know, we're going to show that on a boxing match or racing, whatever. Bullshit.
Yeah.
But that's weird that they can even do that.
Hey, dude, they got that shit down to a science, dude. They dude, here's another one. Fucking Marshall McLuhan. Another. He said all of the best art being done now, and again, he said this in the '60s, but he said all of the best art being done now is wasted in advertisement space.
Ooh,
isn't that fucking great, dude?
That is good.
And it really is true. But what were you just gonna say though?
I was just gonna say that. Shit, I had it.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, I lost it.
The advertising in the movies, they got it down to a science about placing the Expendables on a UFC event and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
I know it doesn't matter how we rehash it. I lost it. I had it. Man.
Usually we just switched roles there.
We did.
We just fuck.
I had it. I'm so
it's all right. It's all right, dude. It's all right. Shit happens.
It's not all right.
It's our second show back in our new home, man. We're a little rusty, but it's all right. We're gonna get back. Hit the ground running. Yeah. Now, dude, you know we did 72 shows before we were here.
I guess.
Isn't that crazy, dude?
Yeah.
I never thought of I don't know
the number of it.
Yeah, we did 72 of them, man. That's solid. You know, that's
a decent accomplishment.
I definitely agree. That's great. I say.
The hardest part is just showing up, just getting people together every week.
It was, that was
it's still a struggle. We were supposed to have week 2, and I couldn't make it.
No, but dude, but that was Thanksgiving week, though. What do you, that's a different fucking thing, dude. That's not, that's a way different thing.
Yeah.
What do I do?
We need our producer back, because we're supposed to be off the air 20 minutes ago.
Super producer Dave has left us.
We're hanging on the air here.
I don't know where he went. Hold on one sec.
Our brains only function for the 20 minutes ago.
No, I wanted to. I feel bad about you. You want to? No, you. Do you want to go to the burn now, or what's our plan?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not feeling well.
Okay,
I thought I would have the energy.
I don't want to be the one to drag you home. Usually, I'm the one like, dude, I got to work early, but I don't have to be up at 4:30 in the morning anymore. Yeah. But that's whatever, dude. We'll fucking sign off and we'll see. We'll play it by ear, bro.
Yeah,
that's all. I know it's. I would stay here until midnight with you, but you have a wife and child to get home to, so you're bringing the show down, man.
That has nothing to do with them. I would not want to be here at midnight with you.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
If I was a single loser like yourself, I still would.
Dude, newly single.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
On his own accord.
We both right.
Yes,
we both knew that was gonna happen.
Whatevs, bro. I don't know. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
bro.
let's wrap it up.
Absolutely. This was great as always, and we will definitely be back next week, right? Okay. All right. I didn't know. Again, I didn't know what's going on. All right. Well, this was great again, Dave. This was fucking awesome to have you here tonight.
Yeah,
I love it. Thank you as always, and Joe. I hope we feel better. How about that?
Me too. I hope next week we can figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, well, next week I'll be 110%. I hope you will be too. And, let's go home and get some rest, bro.
All
right. Thank you, WEMF family, for listening, and we'll check you next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Good night.
WEMF.
Word. Thanks, bro. All right, so you're going to give them cash now? And oh, yeah, hold on. Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah, what's going on? Alright, I'm gonna, like I said, my direct deposit here is I think I was I don't have yet. No, I want to get like a few cans before I start. I'm not trying to go off that. Oh no, I'm definitely not yet. I'm gonna bring myself to that one. I want to try them. Put them on my Thursday. I know that's gonna be Monday. So I feel like
WEMF Radio.
For nearly 40 years, the Middle East Restaurant and Nightclub has been a fresh showcase of international artists. Located in Central Square, Cambridge, 4 live performance stages, 2 award-winning restaurants, and 6 full-service bars. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Mideast Club and at Zuzu Bar. There's always something happening at the Middle East.
I don't know, was he the chef?
I don't think he was a chef.
it, I should just forget it. Don't let it consume me, never regret it. I get it, you said it, I should just forget it. Don't let it consume me, never regret it. I get it, you said it, I should just forget it. Don't let it consume me, never regret it. I get it, you said it, I should just forget it. Don't let it consume me, you'll never regret it now.
This is demo shit. It's not gonna let you turn it on.
Listen back to any WEMF broadcast at WEMFradio.com/podcasts. Listen back anytime, anywhere, using your digital database, computer, thingy bobber. Yeah.
Talk me down, talk you out. Officer, it's not us you're looking for. In fact, those boys, they just ran out. Spilled like beer all over the floor. Sing low.
you want a rehearsal space in Boston, Cambridge, Ulster, or Brighton, check out the Sound Museum. Our premier community of musicians is growing every day. We will not be undersold. For info, contact soundmuseum.net or call 617-775-4009. Again, that's soundmuseum.net or call 617-775-4009. At the Sound Museum, you play as loud as you want.
4 or 5 get you blocked, yeah. You niggas know that I got this. Slut shit, you make it drop shit. I'm a goon and I don't miss. Slut shit, you turn your blood this. Damn souls got his crew back. Got a gun, this is new back. Damn souls, yeah, I hit that. Damn souls come through the rain. 4 or 5, that's a shooter's range. Damn 3, that's the money train. Got your girl, yeah, she love my slang. Got the 9, yeah, I let her bang. Got a chain, yeah, I let her hang. So better watch me when I shoot the thing. Big watch, you should see my range. Got guns, yeah, I shoot the thing. You want it when I shoot the thing. When I come through, it's for the mother police. Know that I handle beats. 4 or 5, yeah, come to see. Shoot a nigga if you think it's me. Watch you. Shoot a block if you think it's me. Watch you. Got a gun, put you right to watch you. Got guns, yeah, you rest to watch you. Handle war, you don't wanna sleep. That's the dog. Yeah. See watch here, nigga. Play with me, you get shot. You thing with me, I keep it copping. I'm in your hood, I'm on your block. Fucking your bitches, I got it locked. Niggas hate me, I hate them too. Catching bullets from me to you. They hit your chest and they going through. You niggas won't know what the fuck you do. My God, so sick, you can suck my dick. Call Marley when I puff the split. Loud pack, you can even get a sniff. Pistol on me, I'll let it rip. Think you fly, get your waist already. Wanna live, you better think quick. Niggas mad cause our shit sick. Now we writing hit after hit. Fuck with me, get your people hit. Desert Eagle with the extra clip. You all rubber hand, you got extra grip. I'll let it off, extra quick. With a nigga with you got an extra dick. Got something to say, you better watch your lips. Aim at your car, then I make you flip. When I get this money, I'ma make it flip. Nigga, you already know what you watch here, nigga.
Hello, musicians. If you want a rehearsal space in Boston, Cambridge, Ulster, or Brighton, check out the Sound Museum. Our premier community of musicians is growing every day. We will not be undersold. For info, contact soundmuseum.net or call 617-775-4009. Again, that's soundmuseum.net or call 617-775-4009. At the Sound Museum, you play as loud as you want.
Running through my heart in Boston. Yeah, I thought that I'd be fine, but the thought of you is running through the back of my mind. So I left my heart in Boston. I thought that I'd be fine, but the thought of you is running through the back of my mind. So I left my heart in Boston. I thought that I'd
Massachusetts, a DUI can cost you more than just your license. I'm attorney John Seed, former Boston DUI prosecutor specializing in drunk driving defense. Don't let a DUI destroy your life. Call me, John Seed, today, 617-254-8000. Visit johnseedlaw.com.
Hey, Needle Dicks, it's raining corn dogs down here at WEMF, you mother licker.
finish, let's go. Finish, let's go. Let's go. We're finished, we're finished, 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 let's go.
Unchained Pizza. Our business is pizza, and pizza is our business. 960 Morrissey Boulevard, Dorchester, Massachusetts. www.unchainedpizza.com.
promoting Boston's local scene since 2005. HereNowLive.com.